should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city lights, I know, but I will guide you home. You've been lost and alone in the city lights, I know. Getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Today is Thursday. Today is normally my day off, but I decided to spend it with you boys instead. Originally I planned, and then we still plan to do this, is just to explore the new meta shifts that have happened in Mythic Plus specifically. All the classes that you thought were best for M+, no longer good. They've been replaced, they've been overtaken. Even my favorite, man, the Owl the Rogue, the one that dominated Mythic Plus for weeks and weeks and weeks, has been dethroned and basically gutted and kicked to the curb, man. We got so many classes doing better than them. But also, we got class changes on the PTR. I kind of want to just do those real quickly because we finally got a set of updates. Blizzard has been putting out bangers on the PTR recently, man. The changes have been so good. And apparently this one is a pretty big list as well, so I kind of wanted to dive into this one. Even more Pally stuff, but then there's also even more class updates as well. Boys, how y'all doing? Welcome back. I'm everybody's having a good one. Where's the share button? Is there no share button on stream? You know what? Even if there's no share button, hey, like the stream. That helps out tremendously. How you boys all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody is having a wonderful, beautiful evening. We got us Shane. We got Frank, Sally twice. How y'all doing, boys? Welcome back. Let me get the music back up and running. It's gonna be loud for a second. Huge. Huge. What's up, Mato? How you, my man? Hope you having a good, my guy. Yo, let's just dive into PTR real quickly. Let's just check some of these changes out while we can. Because PTR should be pretty updated. By the way, Forbidden Reach is gonna be insane for gearing characters. If anybody remembers, Mr. Pandaria, what is it? The Timeless Isle? I keep wanting to call it Eternal Island for some reason, because the game is like eternally in like a sundown. So in my brain that makes sense. But yeah. Apparently it's gonna be basically just like that, minus maybe like some of the rares that you can kill for like mounts. I mean, maybe there'll be mounts. I haven't got to kill all the rares there, but like gearing is ridiculously quick, ridiculously fast. Alright, we can take a look at some of these changes though while the PTR is updating. Development notes for 23rd. Much more class changes. Hit me with it. Faction Envy. Presented Dragonflight faction menu been visited and invites for been returned. Yeah, so you can basically do like a daily quest for the factions. Looks like it's a daily every day. Yeah. So that's a lot. That gives you a ton of flux too. Not flux, cosmic overflow. Death Knight, Breath of the Ghost of damage has been increased by 25, and runic power spend increased to 8 over 16. Frost strike damage increased by 10. Runic power cost increased to 30. Huh? Rosette that currently has a surplus of runic power income, which is leading to wasted runic power overflow and obliteration builds and longer than intended durations of Breath of Dagosa builds. In order to help address this, we are increasing both the cost and the damage of Frost Strike and Bunch of Dagosa. So basically, you'll be in Breath a little bit less long, but you'll get a lot more impact out of it. That makes it burstier, which is good. Frost Strike buff I kind of like too. Like 10 cost of runic power, but 10% more damage, more value. That's not bad. Go to the shades to bring duration of breath to a much more reasonable and compact window that allows you to deal majority of your breath damage in shorter. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. I think it'll make the whole like trying to extend the breath as long as possible. I imagine like that'll be, what is it? I imagine that'll be, what am I trying to say here? I imagine that'll be better to some degree. Just because, like, you can have, like, an infinite breath window, but, like, you want to get the damage out, and it's like, I don't know. I think this is good. Like, you get all the damage out quicker. But I wonder if the gameplay of, like, extending the breath is going to be more impactful, more exciting, because it'll be difficult. I wonder. Balanced stealth flare. They added a recently effect where if you dispel it, you knock back enemies. Instead, now it deals damage and so it used to knock up. But I wonder if what they mean by a knock back. Like, do you go flying backwards or do you go flying upwards? Feral Merchant's Claws increases the damage of swiper roll by 50 almost 10. Alright. Berserk Frenzy now bleeds targets for 100% of the damage instead of 120. Oh, that's a nerf. Shred, Swipe, Brutal Slash, Thrash damage increased by 6. Is that what that is? The buff is Brutal Slash damage, but the nerf of the bleed? Berserk Frenzy consolidates a lot of damage players deal with builders in Berserk windows. The change tends to spread more builders damage outside of Berserk window. Really? So the basic one, I am the damage of builders, I guess, outside of cooldowns. Okay, well I guess it's kind of fine, but that's like, I don't know, 25% nerf is kind of sizable, I think. Ouroboros, so they're basically buffing it. Stack it up to 5 times instead of, so basically they let you stack up Ouroboros faster. Ouroboros basically is every time you cast Echo, you buff the healing of your Emerald Blossom. It was 15%, 10 stacks, now it's 30%, 5 stacks, so you can reach that maximum apex of healing faster, which is good. Mist Reaver, Enveloping Breath now visible on raid frames. Okay. Lesson of Fear now increases haste by 20%. Because of the high roll potential of fear, there's otherwise aggressive fishing for flavorful buff. Okay, so let's give healing buffed even further. Envelop Mist healing also buffed. Jesus, they're buffing Mystery all across the board. Envelop Mist and Misty Peaks now can be extended. Rising Sun Kick 2 additional seconds with 6. Okay, that's unfortunate. Empowered Celestial has been renamed Celestial Harmony. Like, does it really matter what they name it? Shaylun's Gift Clouds now reset upon raid encounters. Oh, okay. So you can like pull, get a bunch of those, reset, pull again. Okay. Blessing of Dawn maximum stacks it out 2 instead of 4. Oh, okay. Blessing of Dawn. Io tier, move to row 9. In most light, move to row 10. I think it's a prop pally thing here. The position of suggested repentance. About freedom allocated in the class tree retribution special only. Oh! Wait, it's not located on the class tree for retribution spec only. Wait, where? Really? It's not located on the class tree for red spec. What? I don't know what that means. Healing Hand's located on the class tree for red spec only. Wait. Is it the spec tree or the Huh? Okay, I'll need to see what that means, because it sounds like they're taking Unbound Freedom and Healing Hands as part of the class tree, but they're removing it from the spec tree so you can have more options. That's a big buff, actually. New talent, Vengeful Wrath. Hammer Wrath always crits. Sounds located in the classroom for spec only. What the? Oh my god, that could be really good. Because now you have like a lot more Hammer Wrath synergy. Added Hammer Righteous, because you could go Master Reversibility and just like start hammering people. Added Hammer Righteous and Blessed Hammer took Crusader's Reprieve. Hammers only heals, does not have increased rage. Okay. Added Support Shield. Support for Shield of Righteous, Light Force Blessing. Fading Light now healing, cap of 30% maximum health. Fading Light should not trigger Hammer Wrath, Blessed Hammer. All that stuff. Red. New talent, Vanguard Justice. Single target hold power abilities cost 1 additional holy power until 20% increased damage? Wait a second. What? Vanguard's Justice. Use single target holy power abilities. Cost 1 additional holy power and deal more damage. Is it worth? Up to 20, maybe 40% more damage? For 1 extra holy power? Is that worth? Divine Wrath. Avenger Wrath crusade duration increased by 3 seconds. Kind of boring. Execution Wills has been resigned. Now increases the duration of execution sentence of file record by 3 seconds. Execution has been redesigned. Now increases crit chance. Crit strike by 2 and the Hammer Wrath crit strike. Cause a blessed hammer to spiral for you. Oh! Oh, that's kind of cool. Hammer Wrath crit strikes cause a hammer to spiral around you can make it 100% crit. What is that? Hold on a second. Is this ready? This is ready. Okay. Just hop on PTR real quick. That could be good. Imagine you're chucking hammers and you get more hammers. That'd be a combo. Crusader Reprieve now also affects the range of rebuke. Okay. Keep reading those red changes. I'm almost there. Exactly. Alright, we can actually hop on red. Check him out right now, right? I just need to switch it here. Yo, the red palette looks so good, man. It looks so good. It looks so I'm impressed. I'm impressed with this class. Here we go. We are also already in Zoldazar, so we can like hit a train them immediately. Just like Adventures has a default range of 8 yards. Okay, I need to see what that is. Alright, there's a hammer rat damage increased by 16, by the way, on top of all this. I'm reading further down. A bunch of fixed issues, which is good. Alright, we'll see what this looks like once we're actually in. There's some PvP changes too, for Monk, as well as Chrono Loop. Okay. There's some craft and order stuff, quests, user interface, accessibility. Man, these paladins are looking so good. Paladin as a class just looks absolutely impressive. Data mine PTR class spell tuning. So this is more data mine stuff. This sometimes gives us even more information that we didn't know about, the data mine stuff. Usually, not always, but sometimes. 2 procs per minute, so that's a change. I don't know if that was a new change or an older change. What weapon chat is your red pally weapon? On my current paladin, I have a frozen devotion. I think a rank 2 just because I want to cheap out. But eventually I think Sophic devotion would be the better choice. Right through the changes, I'm excited for Redra and Lock. Yeah, Locks in particular are looking really, really good. Locks are looking real, really good. Let me go shrink the UI here. I guess I can keep the UI massive, inflated. Wait, is Turn Evil baseline? No, they moved Turn Evil here. That's what it is. Okay, so this is the class tree now. Speed is here. Turn Evil, I don't actually want. What else is new here? Virtual Wrath, always Chris? Are you serious? Hold on. Is that like that for all specs? Hold on, that's down here? What? Are you kidding me? No way. Hold on. No, it's different. It's Zealot's Paragon for Holy, and it's probably the same move for Shield the Righteous heals you and your allies. Oh wait, what? As a prot? What about Holy? What do you get for this? Because you can have Shield heal everybody for 2% maximum health. That could be good. That's value. Shield the Righteous also? That's kind of lame. But both of them get Zealot's Paragon. I keep calling the Paragon. What the hell's wrong with me? Literally having a stroke right now. So obviously he's a little bit like off to the side now. Turn Evil is here. I don't know if that's word, but it's okay. Judgment. You don't have the Judgment interrupt thing or the interrupt rebuke thing, because the Retribution Paladin has a whole thing where Retribution, if you interrupt with rebuke, you can get yourself a, what am I trying to say? You can get a, like when you interrupt the enemy with rebuke, you also get a Crusader Strike for free. And all attacks increase 3 yards, and Crusader Strike kills you. So that's normal. That's normal. So it looked like certain talents did go over to the Retribution specifically. I want to take a look at them closely, because it looked like there's some class stuff now instead of spec stuff. No, the transmog. Oh, the enchant. This one, that's 2100. That's 2100 enchant. It's not available in the game yet, but it's going to be available in 1007. It's that and the tabard were kind of delayed a little bit, because it was like one of those things they were still working on to make sure they got it right. And they got a lot of feedback about like what enchant should they do for like the weapon enchant. And players, the PvP, wanted enchant that kind of engulfs your weapon. Like on a spear, it's hard to tell, but like the blade of the spear is engulfed. But like if you go to like a one-handed sword, this enchant does engulf your weapon, and it's very similar to like some people I saw on Twitter were asking for like an enchant that was like the Wrath of Lich King, the red that engulfs your weapon, or like the Legion, which is all green that just really surround your weapon, or like even the BFA one, which is this fire, purple flame that just kind of also engulfed your weapon. Like that's what it looked like, Dread Flame, right? It just all over. This one, people were pretty disappointed with Cosmic Flow. Like it was cool, but like it didn't really stand out. And Chain Fury is another one that didn't really stand out. Sorta, kinda, but not really. The Season 1 one did, sorta. This one I think does stand out. We'll see. I think they're still trying to figure out if that's what they want to work with or not. But as the enchant. That was loud. I don't know why they're so loud. All right, so here it's supposed to be something has to do with, yeah, Unbound Freedom, they moved into the class tree. Look at that. They still have the rebuke successful interrupt, so that's only for retribution, punishment. That could be really good. But they have Unbound Freedom in the spec tree. And look at this. Healing hands in the class tree. That means you could really specialize and take more talent points that are useful for you from the class tree while committing more damage stuff in the spec tree. That's actually so good. You could use a big heal here. Oh, they moved this around a bit. So you have the AoE elements here, leading to cleave. That's the Vanguard's Justice here. 2 additional holy power. Wait, you can have your abilities cost 5 holy power and do 40% more damage? Increase duration of Avenging Wrath? They changed this a little bit. Everything is all kinds of wonky now. Interesting. I definitely want to pick up the eventual Wrath thing. I think that'd be insane. Wow. Okay. Hold on. There's more that I gotta read, man. Hold on. Let's take a look at this real quickly. So this is data mining. This is like the data mine stuff. Sometimes this can give us a little bit more information, like if like a bug got fixed or something. Look like a real cute panda. I hope you create a panda character. What's up, Lauren? How you doing, man? Maybe one day. I don't have a panda character though. I probably should get at least one. I know what you're talking about, but I'm thinking of it from like a racial perspective. They actually got some really cool racials too. Like the foot buff is actually kind of valuable. Plus, I actually like the way the pandas move. I really do miss the original panda combat animations. I feel like they should have kept those because they were actually legit unique. Hello, what's up, Alex? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one. When it's supposed to go live? We have no idea. We don't have a official release date or nothing. I would love to get an official release date, but nothing. So Maul increased damage. They improved Tooth and Claw, didn't they? I thought. Looks like the buff and Shred. I think that was in a tooltip though, wasn't it? Shred and the base abilities getting buffed up, right? Balance. Yeah, Shred, Swipe, Burrow, Slash, all buffed by 6%. So you can see it reflected here. Chrono Loop, they got the PvP change. Cannot reduce enemies health below 20%. Which is interesting. Huh. Really? That's a minute cooldown, but that's an interesting qualifier. Swoop up is now a 20-yard range, which I guess is nice. Or a is above that, but that's normal. Yeah, that's all the same as like the tooltip. Nothing really new here. Balin is a lot, man. I'm just gonna skip through it. There's way too much for me to go through. I'm looking at it right now, but there's no way for me to tell like if something is new, something is not new. Because everything is new. Everything is new. So it's just like, there's no way I'm going to be able to parse that. Looks like buffed Earth Living Weapon by 20. They removed the other maximum health. Below 35% health. Is it just maximum so like stamina buffs and stuff? Like don't. Okay. Interesting. So retribution, what is there? What else is there, dude? There's a lot to go through. Education has been designed. That crits a crit chance, but 2 hammer wrath crits cause blessed hammer to spiral around you. That could be really good. Jessica's Vengeance, that was the default range of 8 yards. What's Jessica's Vengeance? Is that the AoE cleave? No. Jessica's. Oh! Oh, that's a new chat. They got a splash screen. That means that this patch is really close to coming out. What is this supposed to be? This goblin looking thing. What is that? Because I know that it's like, hey, go to the Forbidden Reach. And we know this other one right here. We know that's the human orc and heritage sets. But what is this down here? What is that? Huh? What is that supposed to be? Recruiter friend. Oh, that's recruiter friend, I think. That may be recruiter friend. Wait, you can get a mech as a recruiter friend? No. No, Warfronts. Dude, it did look like Warfronts, didn't it? That could be a recruiter friend, though. Hold on a sec. Forbidden Reach, as well as Horker. They're mentioned a little more abstract, potentially referring to several items coming to a trading post or recruiter friend update. So it could be either one. If that's recruiter friend, I'm gonna be sad because I got no friends. Because I got no friends, chat. Because I got no friends. Because honestly, like, if you play this game all the time, you don't have time for friends. Am I right? Am I right? I'm actually gonna be sad because, like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Do I get a second account and get like the sub on it for like a year just to get it? Because that'd be too good. I hope it's a trading post thing, but I hope it's a trading post thing. Oh my god. Ah! Hey, we got a recruiter friend. Unobtainable by 98% of WoW population. Easily. We'll see what they do with it. Well, I'll be hopeful. I'll be hopeful. Hopeful Dow's still okay. Is that it? Jessica's Vengeance, so they buffed the range of this ability, right? Is that what I'm reading? Is that what I'm reading? Yes. Oh, it's a default, so you can get a longer range. I like that. Crusader Strike also affects the range of Rebuke. Good. Final Reckoning now lasts 10 seconds, was 9 seconds. You deal 40% increase damage 50. So the nerf in Final Reckoning. Oh no, they're buffing the duration, but they reduce the damage. Alright, makes sense. Empyrean Legacy lockout period is 20 seconds with 30 seconds. What the hell is Empyrean Legacy? Empyrean Legacy. Oh, okay, so it's every 20. Oh, that's good. Wait, you can use it more often. That's really good. Inquisitor's Iron gains a stack every 2 seconds with 3 seconds. Also good. Art of War triggers once per Crusader Strike cast, whether triggered from manual auto attacks. Alright, so they're like limiting. Okay, well, we know you want to do this auto attacky Crusader Strike cleave build, but like we're gonna only one of those Crusader Strikes, your autos, the new auto, can proc Art of War. That does allow for like other builds like Righteous Cause to actually have some validity. You know what I mean? It actually does make it kind of good. Vargas Momentum is now 1 rank. That's good to see. That's the one right here. Hammer Wrath gets an extra charge and generates more holy power below a certain threshold. That's the one, yeah, that's the one with Blessed Hammer spiral around you, dealing holy strike damage to enemies, dude. You could make a hammer build. All the hammers in the world. That could be so good. So that's over here now, actually. Consecration into Crusader Strike. That's interesting, actually. That's interesting. I feel like this is going to be dead talent, though. I feel like that's dead in the water. And I feel like what they did is actually gave me 1 extra talent point. Fire damage will increase by 10% and secondary effect NYI. So there's going to be an extra effect with that one. I like hearing that. I like seeing that. That could be really good. Fire damage increased. That could be really, really good. Secondary effect. I want to know what that will be. Commanding Judgment causes judgment to reduce damage to targets. Wait, is that the this one? Yeah, so you're not going to be able to cleave them for like 89% of initial judgment. 50 is fine. 50 is okay. You gotta convince my friend to do it, to be honest. Yeah, honestly, you'd be like, hey, no, tell your friend, like, hey, Dragonflight is actually really fun. Hey, do you want to come back, fly around on Dragon, have some fun? Because I think you can convince somebody to like come back. Like, Dragonflight is actually really fun so far. I feel like if you just show them the best parts of Dragonflight, show them the fun stuff, and tell them there's no bar power, I think it could get a friend to like actually come back to the game. Not say you rope them into that friends recruiter friend benefits. They'd be like, you know, just subscribe for like 2 months and they'll see the rewards to have fun. They're like, all right, I'm just gonna keep subscribing. And then once they paid for a full year, they're like, all right, I'm done. That's where you get your rewards. It's a little bit of scheming, but I feel like it could work. Like if it was like Shadowlands, I feel super, super bad because that was like a expansion, but this one's actually kind of good. Righteous Cause trigger reduces 30%. Righteous Cause chance to trigger. What is Righteous Cause? I have a hard time spelling righteous. Oh, this. Okay, so they nerfed that too. Alright. So I want to keep them like even. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot going on here, man. Alright, let's take a look at some of these new talents. First of all, like, so they gave you Blessing of Freedom, Baseline, and Hammer Wrath. They gave you everything, actually. So you have, start out with Aura's Vengeance, Blessing of Freedom, and Hammer Wrath, which is actually like kind of nice, honestly. Like in terms of points that you can commit, that's really good. Let's do see it as 2 charges, maybe. Alright, we'll pick up this, we'll pick up this, pick up Divine Storm. I'm bound. What else would I want as a paladin? And I guess now you can kind of like choose whatever you want to, right? You can pick up Healing Hands if you wish. The fact that you can pick up Healing Hands by itself is kind of nice, honestly. I'll pick up this. I guess this Divine Toll, Mastery, and Strength, that seems good. That's only 1.2, I think. Yeah, cooldown reduction. You can really customize this quite a bit. I do like that. I like the fact that you can pick up Unbound Freedom and Healing Hands as like utility options. It doesn't make the customizing your class side a little bit more like you have less options. You really gotta specifically choose which ones you want to pick. You can't grab everything anymore. Let's try Divine Purpose. And here I want to try some of the newer sounds. I want to try this hammer build, man. I want to try this education build. I need to try it together with Vengeful Wrath. I have to, dude. I have to. Judgment deals more damage. I think Blades are just... So that's here now. Do they actually give it like movement speed finally? And I want to try this ability because it does a lot of damage. Look at the damage difference. 4,000 more. Some would call this sizable. Alright, so what else would I pick up? I guess the auto attack. Did they buff this? Does that work properly now? It may. Just range of periodic effects. Oh, so that's up here actually. You can pick it up pretty early on. That's cool. Alright, let's pick up that hammer thing. I don't really... So that's a choice now. That's a choice node. That's going to be interesting. Either good or bad, I can't really tell. Okay, there's no Vanguard's Justice, so your abilities will cost more holy power. So every finisher is now 5 holy power max, but it does 40% more damage. Is that worth? Is that worth? Because I want to know how much exactly do you hit for. I think I want to do the minute wings because I feel like that'd be a lot stronger. Personally. What else did I grab, man? Auto attacks. Duration of wings a little bit longer. That's kind of nice, actually. 3 seconds I don't think is worth, but I do think I want to get Art of War, maybe resets. Alright, so I want to go the critical strikes, increased by 2. Hammer Wrath crits. Create a Holy Strike spiral. Everything does Holy Strike damage. Physical damage and a secondary effect. So I do wonder what the secondary effects are going to be. At the end of the day. Let it just inspiration a Holy Strike. I think I have to go with that. What the hell do I grab now? I don't even know what to take. I guess I'll do this just because it'll be more value. Judgment duration increased by 4 seconds. Your next 3 holy power abilities will slap. Okay. I guess we'll try it like this. Yo, this could be pretty interesting actually. Hold on a second. How hard does this hit now? It's 5 holy power and it does 43,000 damage. I feel like for resource building, like for PvE content, this is gonna be valuable. For PvP, I don't know, man. 40% more damage is gonna be a big hit, but damn. I feel like it's expensive. Like ridiculously expensive. Let me get the name plates on because I'm just gonna be all weirded out without having them. I get a resource display. Alrighty. Hold on, I should have done this. Hold on, we're gonna start hammering. Hammering. So I do have a random hammer flying out every time I hit a hammer righteous and it crits. So is that hammer, the blessed hammer. It doesn't generate resources or anything, does it? I don't think it does. At least I don't think it does. This is so weird. I have holy power I have 3 holy power to press Jessica's Vengeance, but I literally just don't have enough to like hit it. I just don't have enough to hit the button at all. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that is weird. Oh, that is weird. What? I was gonna say, did that not generate holy power for a second? It didn't look like it did. Wait, hold on. Every 2 attacks! Wait, they changed this so holy power is now every 2 attacks? No way! No, 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 no. Crusader Strike replaces your auto attacks, but it generates 1 holy power every 2 attacks! 2! Why? Why 2? I almost feel like this is better at that point. Basic Crusader Strikes. What? You're kidding me, right? Hold on, hold on, hold on. It does a lot of damage. And I think I only have a single targeting too, yeah? Yeah, it's only single targeting. It's not even cleaving. And that's how much damage it does just by itself. So it's not bad. Blade of Justice still does a lot of damage that it cleaves. That does a lot of damage too, but man, that's such an investment for holy power. How you doing, bro? Looks, I'm gonna see you. What's up, Flows? How you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. I will need more ways to build holy power, I think. If I do this build. Hold on. First of all, Judgment. Does that give you movement speed? No, it doesn't. So this does not work yet. Man, that's unfortunate. What's up, Chrysler? Yo, what's up, my guy? Hope you're having a good. Even Chrysler on here popping on, just like, yo, what's going on? He's checking out the new changes. Oh man, that's weird. That resource generation is gonna be so scuffed, man. I don't know how I feel about that. I know that they're trying to like balance it, but man, the choice between Crusader Strike and Auto Attack Crusader Strike is gonna be a real choice now. Like it used to be like default, you're auto attacking. Now it's like you're gonna really have to think about your playstyle here. Another thing I want to see is how much damage do these hammers when I throw them out. How much damage do they do? So Blessed Hammers do very little damage. I imagine they're like, I mean, it's a 3k hit, but also it hits everybody in AoE, so I wonder if that'll be good. So I'll need some other way to generate holy power if I'm gonna be doing it like this. Auto attacks, I mean, that'll do stuff. I think I need Zealot's Fervor though. I think I need Zealot's Fervor. The hell do I give up for Zealots though? Like this maybe? Hold on, we'll do it like this. Just because Judgments are still fine. They just want to do the extra bonus damage. But we'll have Zealot's Fervor so we auto attack faster, so hopefully we'll build resources quicker. Alright. The fact that Jessica's Vengeance costs 5 holy power is weird, chat. But I do want to try it. Alright. I should have bought a big Executioners though. Yeah, we'll do it now. Oh, that's so weird. Oh my god, having to wait for like one more holy power to be built is weird too. Oh, that's so weird. That's so unusual, chat. Yeah, like playing around the auto attacks now is gonna be really jank, I feel like. Like, look, I'm just waiting. I can't, like, I could press my Wake of Ashes, but like, I just feel like I shouldn't. You know what I mean? Oh, that is weird. Like, having to wait. Oh, that is weird. Yeah, wow. Playstyle is gonna change quite a bit with this. Maybe you just don't even think about the resources and you just kind of bank. Or don't bank on auto attacks to generate your resources. Or maybe you'll need like a weak aura or something. You may potentially need a weak aura to like really track it properly. Which would suck. I don't think that would be ideal. I feel like that would already run into issues. I feel like having to generate 1 holy power every global was feeling a lot better. But I understand why they're doing it like this. Man. Although this challenge becomes invaluable with Divine Purpose, giving you more like resets. Invaluable. They just overdraw resources then? Is that how you do it now? As a paladin? I mean, Jessica's Avenger slaps. It does a lot of damage. You bank up for a bunch of damage and it does 100 Ks. Like, that's not terrible. But it's like, you are gonna have to play like a slower gameplay as a paladin, it feels like. Because look, I just have like a Bladed Justice proc. And I'm just waiting for that 1 more holy power to build. That's gonna kind of like, I feel like, suck. At the end of the day, Crusader Strikes do a lot of damage. Like, this thing slaps damage-wise. Like, it really does slap. Look, I'm just waiting for the auto attack to proc. That may just enforce like a slow playstyle of Paladin. Where you're kind of just waiting a little bit. Which may be okay, or may suck. Definitely feels awkward. Definitely off the bat feels awkward. Just a little bit. But it may be down to like just changing the playstyle a little bit. Or my mindset entirely on it. Because I do have extra holy power generators in terms of like the Divine Hammer. Yeah, but tracking auto attacks would be like something mandatory, I feel like, with this build. with this change. Or like having to hold your cooldowns, having to hold your buttons a little bit would also suck. But having a consistent rate of auto attacking would be very, very important if you're trying to maximize damage. Because like you just get to 5 health power, you're just waiting for your auto attacks to finish it, right? That'd be kind of like annoying, I feel like. I don't know. I see why they changed it, because it was like, well, it was way too good. You guys generate a lot. Because like I'm just waiting. What am I supposed to do? Do I just Blade of Justice and just overdraw? Or what do I do in that situation, man? I don't know. Look, I got some stuff off cooldown, but like I'm just waiting for auto attack. There was a little bit of the awkwardness. There is definitely a little bit of the awkwardness to it. It's not that the build is like bad, but there is now like moments of just like, well, I feel like now I should wait. Now I feel like I should wait a little bit. Every other auto attack generates a resource, so here I should generate one. There we go, yeah. So if you get like a pacing for it, playing around auto attacks in 2023 feels weird though. And that's very unusual. Like if you played Wrath version of Paladin where like timing that auto attack was a big portion of your gameplay, I feel like that would be more familiar to you than like for me this right now is. Hitting 200k barrages for 380 would be so fun. Oh, for sure, for sure. What's up, Algame? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one. Like overall, Jessica's Vengeance does slap. You know what I want to do? I want to copy my real Paladin over. This is a Paladin from like a week or two ago. My real Paladin got a lot more gear. And I want to slap some stuff with it. Like a real Paladin. If I can find where to have him. Am I blind? There it is. The real Dal Pal. Chick Beanut. What'd you message me? What'd you message me? Oh no, I did not. No, I don't think. So it's not in the notes, but I haven't got to check it or anything, Kaiser. I have no idea. No, I'm pretty sure there would be like something about it in Wahed, or like Kalamazi would post some tweet about it. I'm sure there would be like a warlock on live that would have posted something about it. Gal Paladino. I don't think so. No. How is you, mate? What's up, Anthony James? Virulent. How you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. Checking out them class changes on patch PTR 1007, and then we'll probably hop on live do some meta stuff because they've been meta shifts and endgame. Out the Rogue, no longer top tier competitor for Mythic Pluses, which is sad, but it's okay. But yo, Paladin so far, I like the changes. I think that auto attack change is a little bit awkward. Besides that, I don't have too many complaints or anything. Can't say that I have a lot of complaints, chat. My settings good? I think it's this one that I normally have. Yeah. All right, so what do I take? What did I not take last time? I don't need Healing Hands this time, do I? I don't really need anything at all. None of it. None of it. Let's go maybe Speed Avoidance. None of these are really damage buffs, are they? I'm bound freedom. Bop. 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 Ooh. I think touch just so I can save a talent point. Yeah. That's probably going to be the better combo. Alright. Should we try this auto attacky Hammer Righteous thing again? I do want to try it again, chat. Now that I got like a real character. Alright. So I feel like we need more control in our resource generation. So I'm going to take a second charge of Crusader Strike. Or actually no, second charge of Blade of Justice. I want to take control of my playstyle. And let's try the Righteous Cause. Nah, I think that's more efficient. Let's go with that big hammer thing. And we'll go cooldown. Yeah, we'll do it like that. We'll do cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction. Do I want to go Crusading Strikes? Do we want to try it again? Or do we want to try like a normal Pally build? I feel like we should try a normal Pally build. I think like Team Imperial Legacy is fine. I don't really need like a lot of AoE here either. I do want to go with the hammer. All hammers up. Hammers up. Hammers up, gamers. And I have enough to reach Swift Retribution and stuff. So we can go Jurisdiction and we can go Divine Breath, I guess. I don't want to go Spell Strike damage. I feel like 2 points into this is not a terrible idea. And maybe let's try not Wake of Ashes. Let's try... So you just have a longer duration, or... So you can no longer prolong it with ability usage. Interesting. Interesting. Now it's the only Paladin because people love buff class. For sure, for sure. No, Paladin is definitely going to be like all over the place. You're going to get tired of seeing them. But it's a good class. Like the changes they've gotten are good. I don't know about this recent build, but overall changes are big good. Changes are very, very good. Very big, much good. You know what I mean? I don't need all these things in my bars. So this build actually got quite a bit of gear, chat. We actually got some stuff. So we'll see how this goes. We don't have a tier set, but at least we can try out and see how the damage looks like. My camera position is a little bit weird though, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh god. The fact that oh, that doesn't consume unless they go for a Tempest, huh? Okay, that's awkward. That is awkward. Alrighty. So is that better than Crusader Strike basically? No, Crusader Strike slap. Wait, yeah, no, they don't. That's all Holy Power. No, this is Holy Strike damage now. So they're about the same. Okay, so this playstyle has a bit more of control. But it definitely does not feel as exciting as like the auto attacky thing we were doing earlier. That auto attacky thing was a lot of fun. But this has a lot more control. Although this right here only works with your Tempo's Verdict, which does not work with Justice's Vengeance at all. So I basically picked up a talent that does nothing for me right now, which is like a great situation. You know what I mean? Oh, great. Oh, brother. I'll fix the camera here in a bit, chat. I just gotta want to try this hidden stuff. So this one doesn't play into Wake of Ashes, which I kind of miss already. I just like Wake as an ability. I mean, I guess this slaps a lot more. Like, not having hammer, what is it? Crusader Strike's auto-attacking definitely does take some damage out of it, but it definitely puts it back into, like, all the expected sources, like Judgment doing damage, Hammer Rasa doing damage and stuff. These Blessed Hammers don't really seem like they do anything. Or they don't really seem all that powerful. That may need a buff down the line. Alright. Only Paladin? Yeah, probably only Paladin. Probably. Oh, better camera view. Alright, let's try a different build. Because I like this, but I kind of want to go auto-attacky thing. Let's try a... I want to try a periodic damage build. Can we make a periodic damage playstyle? I guess with Holy Strike. Can we make a periodic damage build? Probably one that plays off of Consecration, right? Periodic damage. Do we want to use Consecration? Or Blessed Hammers? Probably Blade just has a 40% chance. Consecration targets location, yeah. That's probably better. And... I want to get the combos here to buff it. Additional damage or just random damage stacking up? Probably stacking up damage seems good. And we'll cleave. I do think I want to pick up Jurisdiction. I feel like that's unnecessary. Fire damage, and I don't think we need the Holy Strike stuff. Final Reckoning, maybe? Something like this. Oh no, we want to do this, maybe. So we can get Consecration damage. Maybe. Let's try this, chat. See what that turns into. We do have a keybind for this. So this is more like an AoE, like, dot build of a Paladin, which is going to be... Look at all these Paladins, man. Every Paladin just came out of the woodworks. Big and small. And with this dude right over here. The big Tauren Paladina. He's massive. That Clifford guy. I want to get his Mog. That looks good. Alrighty, boys. How am I supposed to do this again? What am I supposed to do? So we no longer have consecration. That's like a passive thing. We're just gonna randomly consecrate enemies. That's bad or GG. What's up, Walt? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one. So with this, I need to blade justice a lot more often. Dude, look at this AoE. Oh my god, look at all this paladin stuff going on. All these hammers flying everywhere. Jesus. Literally, we brought the entire tool shed over here, man. Oh my god. Yeah, like auto attack AoE wise, you're gonna be in a fantastic spot as a paladin. Like this auto attack build is just insane. Because you're just cleaving everything. With how short CD of your wings is, like you just will constantly have damage, constantly generate resources. And the procs I have for Divine Storm is just kind of insane, actually. It's just procking over and over and over. Proc it off of itself. I almost feel like this challenge is just not ever getting value because you can't really bank up the damage with Divine Storm. I almost feel like it's better to maybe just go like this Tempest of Lightbringer, just because this like slowly increases it, but this like immediately grabs the damage. That'll probably be the better combo. If I ever can get out of combat. I backed up. Blizzard, please. What am I supposed to do? What am I in combat with? You? How am I in combat with you? Huh? That's like going to a new place and you just keep staring at you in the club or something. Makes no sense. Okay, so Consecration does not proc often. But I wonder if it's any good. Precision Strike does a lot of damage with autos. Truth Wake does more dot damage than anything else. Wow. Okay. Is that the play build though? Is that the play? Fire damage increased by 10? I don't know actually. If you could convert what is it? Divine Storm into Holy Strike damage or Radiant damage, I feel like that'd be insane. Blade of Justice variation becomes Holy Fire damage. I wonder if it's like a Blade of Justice build we could play into. Where it's all about just maintaining Blade and just putting up the dot constantly. Wrath, Holy Strike damage. Why do we have this buffed up? Auto attacks. I don't think I can, right? This is a holy. Holy. You probably wouldn't do either one of those though. I wonder if I could do like a full pure cleave build actually. Let me do what Atha did before. So it's like he played into a physical build, but his whole prerogative here was to just cleave the living hell out of everything. So cooldown of Blade of Justice seemed like the play. I think it was like Final Verdict, but it doesn't really matter which will really go here. Second charge of Blade of Justice was good. Auto attack, heal. And he went, of course, auto. Then we pick up basically anything that gives us AoE damage. Which I think also Commanding Judgment is the play as well. Judgment, double judgment, cleave. And we go into a physical Holy Strike damage. So everything does physical Holy Strike stuff. We go even more cleave. High Lord's Judgment. I think that also cleaves, doesn't it? Since Judgment's cleave. But I don't know if they properly cleave. But we'll try that. So this is more of like a direct, immediate single target or physical damage, I guess. Or not physical, but like immediate, more immediate damage build. What's up, Atha? Oh, how you doing? Well, Atha, by the way, my man's got a bit of an eye infection. Hopefully, you're feeling better. Yes, yes, they are. Hope your eyeball doing good, friend. Yeah, they are. So let's try more of like the Athaman build, the Athaman special. Now, Athaman's probably gonna have to really mess around with like some of these towns and stuff because there's a lot of new things for you to play with nowadays. Wait, can I just remove? I don't know if I want to remove Blade of Justice Holy Power, but technically you could, couldn't ya? You don't need it. I'm thinking maybe pick up Tempest or Lightbringer. Is there a way for me to pick up Tempest or Lightbringer? No, there isn't. Okay, okay. We'll just run with this. We'll just run with this, chat. So everything here cleaves. Everything from Bladed Justice to Judgments, everything here cleaves in this build. Where literally every global cleaves. Oh! It does apply Judgment. Wait, hold on a second. It does apply the Judgment cleave. Are you serious? Hold on a second. It does. Is that normal? Hold on, you can Judgment and everybody has a debuff. Everybody has a debuff. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Golly gee willikers, boys. Golly gee willikers, Frederick Douglass Jr. That's a huge. That is massive. That means that you cleave and everything with Divine Storm, everything is getting amplified by like that Judgment damage increase. Except Judgment has such a short cooldown, I can basically maintain the buff permanently. What? That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Everything just has the debuff. Everything. That is insane. That is insanity. That is insanity. Yeah, I think you cannot have Judgment with 2 charges that way. I don't think you can. I don't think I want to keep refreshing that debuff. I feel like it's better maybe give Judgment to a Holy Power at that point. Because another Judgment like Cleave is good, but like that talent you don't have, you can't do it. Doxipalo will be meta. Yeah. Yeah, easily. I think what I'll do probably is I'll take a point out of here because that's way too much, man. Judgment duration increased, cause target take additional damage from next to Holy Power. Like 2 Holy Power abilities is probably enough. You could probably put a point into Tempest and just get more AoE squeezed out that way. That is just insane. So this is like not a periodic build. This is just like a damage build. Go, go, go. Like you just Judgment, Wake of Ashes, and we do Judgment so we can cleave. Let it Justice, cleave, Judgment, Hammer, cleave, Blade, cleave, then Judgment again, and then cleave, then Hammer again, and then cleave, and then we'll do another normal Hammer, then Judgment, big proc cleave, we can re-cleave here if we want to, Blade. Yeah, the resource generation is super fun to play with. Yeah, Paladin, I mean, Paladins even right now are pretty good. Like, not a lot of people really give them credence, but they're actually really not terrible. Like, for PvE content. Like, we have a Paladin in our guild, Sally, and it's insane. Paladin damage can really be specialized into, like, oh, do you need, like, a big AoE? Do you just have, like, a 5-pack of mobs, or, like, 20, that you just need to be deleted instantly within a couple of seconds? Well, I got the solution for you. Hi, I'm Andrew Sullivan here, introducing with you the Holy Cleanse. That is the Retribution Paladin. Dude, this is why I never got into commercial business. Never good at it. Never been good at it. But this is insane. Like, this is just... I mean, I'm just the Divine Storm incarnate right now. And you can do this forever. Like, I feel like I'm a perpetual, like, Holy Power generating machine. Now, the auto attack build is a little awkward in pure single target. Like, when you're having to play around this, the fact that it's only every other... Hold on, how much does it generate? Just 1 Holy Power in AoE? Even when it cleaves? Yes. But if you're just constantly cleaving stuff, it's not that big a deal. Maybe the build I got going on right now is pretty good for what I'm doing. So let's just kind of get out of combat. And I want to hit a train dummy single target for a bit here. Just got my 15 mythic weapon. Can't wait to get a patch. Yeah, let's go, my guy. Hell yeah, my man. Project. How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Oh, nice damage in sec. Yeah, it's pretty good. Damage definitely pretty good. All right, I want to hit a train dummy that's like maybe this guy, right? I never knew he talks. I know you guys can probably barely hear it, but I can hear him like going like, "Welcome to the Isles." It sounds like an announcer. It's like one of those movie announcers. That's what he sounds like. Alrighty. So I don't have that 5 holy power Tempest Verdict ability. Here we have just a normal, like, 3 holy power Temple Verdicts. We'll see if that feels better. Like, 3 holy power already feels a lot better than I'm the 5 holy power. 5 holy power just means you gotta bank a lot of resources, but that also means you'll need to have some precision gameplay, which isn't the worst. Updated PTR development notes for paladins. Okay, we'll take a look at it in a second. Yeah, and the resource generation I have right now is pretty good. I feel like you'll have to play that 3 holy power ability, because then it just feels like. But then my final verdicts actually do less damage. I mean, like, judgments are cleaving things, so that is something to take into account. Judgments right now are cleaving things nearby. Like, you can't really stop judgment from cleaving stuff, so that is worth mentioning. But yeah, final verdict does stuff, which is good. I just don't really know how, like, this challenge would work out super well. Like, extra holy power, but, like, it costs more. Let's try this. Let's try going Justica's Vengeance, just because we were trying to bank up the most amount of damage. And I don't know what we swap out for Justica's Vanguard Justice. I guess since we're not cleaving, we can maybe take a couple of points out of these cleavage talents. What else would I grab? Like, Heart Crusader? Or maybe like Hammer Wrath. Maybe we could pick up like Divine Hammer. Yeah. And then I could also swap points out of Commanding Light. I will need some in here. But you think maybe Imperial Power would be the play. And I need something else out of here. I mean, I guess maybe we could put it into Blade Judgment and Justice. Because I don't think I do Penitence. I could put a point into Heart Crusader. Or Vanguards. Or I guess I could do Justice cards of it, Justice, just to make sure it's 5 holy power. We'll try that. What's up, Dan? How you doing, my guy? Now fellow Blizzard could lead the Raspberry for raid difficulty. I know, man. I know. I feel you on that one. Alright, what is this blue post for Paladinos? Man, today is an exciting day, man. Big class changes. PTR development notes of Paladin 1007 class. Let me mute this for a second because there's just a lot of sound. Unbound Freedom is not located in class stream. Healing Hands is not located in class stream. Only for Retribution though. Zealous Power Gun was removed for Retribution Spectre. New talent, Eventual Hammer. Critical strikes, you send out a hammer. Or no, hammer always strikes crit. That's good. Okay, so it's basically stuff that we looked at. As you can see, we have not yet focused on tuning. We're still working on the amount of single target talent choices, Holy Strike, Radiant builds, and Retribution overall mobility package, which is to move into tuning in the near future. Cool. So we're still continuing to like give you more tools to play with, which is what's exciting about it. Alright, so this is more of a single target build. We're trying to go for the most amount of Holy Strike damage as possible. Everything does physical holy damage, so everything should get like big benefits of damage output. We'll try this with this guy. I wish I could like Judgment, like use the Kyrian Divine Toll without like cleaving everything. But like there's not much you could really do about that. Having that Holy Wrath thing is mad. Not Holy Wrath, but like Divine Purpose proc is mad. Oh, I do like having to use Divine Storm in between of my attacks. Like, it feels like something to do in between. Whenever I auto. Like, there's a chance I just auto. Yeah, your resource generation is so stunted when you do the auto attack and you try and play it single target. It's very weird. Like, look, what do? Do I just press... I guess I will press Blessed Hammers here. Or Divine Hammers. Yeah, there I will press Divine Hammer for sure. But like it's sometimes stunted. Also, I have this. I don't think I necessarily need that. Although if I do run it, I probably should run it with Inquisitor's Ire, shouldn't I? I feel like that'd be more synergetic of a combination. Let's actually do that. Let's swap out to that. And I need like something to give me like more resources. Like what do I do, man? Do I go like I don't know. I don't think I'm going to say to strike stuff. Let's go swapping this, and I just need more resources. Maybe you will play this build, but you would have to play with just Final Verdict just so you can get the hammers. But technically, this would be the most amount of damage for you. Alright. We'll try it again. Big proc. So we have this proc right here. We can kind of like use that if we wanna. We got nothing else really going on. Being very, very, very careful with your resources is going to be part of this build. So you can't just throw out your abilities willy-nilly. Not really. That could make it a little bit more like skill cap too. There are downtimes like where you just have to stand still. Like, what do I do? Just press a button? Do I overdraw on Holy Power? It's like, because I fear overdraw on Holy Power, I don't want to press anything. You know what I mean? I just don't want to let an auto attack do its thing. Yeah, I could do Divine Hammers. I guess I just wait for an auto attack. Like, what do you do in this situation, right? I feel like that could create some like weird gaps in your playstyle. Or do you just like, screw it, if I get an auto, I get an auto. I'm just gonna overdraw on resources. And that may be the play, honestly. That may end up being how you will play this. Because you'll be like, you know what, if I overdraw on resources, I'm fine, whatever. Just send it. Because I can't spend Holy Power beyond 5. So what you may do is maybe you'll downgrade to like a 4. And that'll be the more comfortable spot to sit in. Where your abilities will still consume a lot of your resources in general. But like they won't consume like 5. 5 is just too rigid. Because you can buff it by 20%, which is sizable. But it's still a lot. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. What changed? Paladins changed yet again. How you doing, by the way, Justice? They gave you a little bit more tools to play with. There's some new talents in here that are interesting. Also, a lot of the utility stuff that you would take as a retribution for like survivability, it's part of your class tree now. You can no longer prolong the duration of your wings, though, with a Zealot's Paragon or whatever it is. But Hammer Rats are guaranteed crit now, if you want them to be. Which could be pretty big value. Actually big value. But the auto attack talent, they changed it. They made it a lot less good. What they've done with it is they made it so that your every second attack generates Holy Power. Which does feel different in PvE. Single target, you notice it. AoE is fine. Single target is where you really notice it. You have to stun him more for the more damage. That's true, but like you're not actually in PvE, right? It's a boss. You're not gonna stun a boss because you can't stun a boss. So I'm not stunning this guy or hitting a train dummy that I'm trying to stun for more damage, because in a real PvE situation, you're not gonna be able to stun most bosses. There is one boss that's stunnable, and that's gonna be, let me find him. No, not the right one. This snaky boy actually has a mechanic where you can stun him and remove a charge of his debuff. This one you'll actually be able to stun. And this one you'll take whatever class has the longest stun, and you'll run that in that dungeon, and you'll run a paladin, and then you hit him with a Blade Justice, or Justica's Vengeance, and you'll do more damage. But on a real boss, in a real situation, real PvE situation, you're not stunning nothing. So, yeah. So if you're like, you're losing up value, actually, I'm generating the real value. I could cheese it, it's useless data for me. You know what I mean? So last week we were working at Summon Tier, Tom Walking, got 398 weapon, I had 284. Raid Bot said it was a 7,600 DPS gain. Is it your, did you get the Carnalex, Alessandro? Did you get the Evoker class weapon? Because I could see like a 7,600 DPS gain with that, maybe? That seems like a big number though. I wanted to see that sim. Yo, you want to post that sim in Discord actually? I do want to peep it. That seems like a lot. If you got the Cardinal X, then yeah, it's reasonable. But yeah, it seems like a lot, doesn't it? Yeah, so if you got the Evoker weapon, so that weapon comes with an on-use effect that's relevant. Like, it's like a trinket, it's like a Biz trinket effect. And the stats are really good for Evoker. Yeah. So that sim actually makes all the sense in the world. It seems like, wait, that seems like a large increase. That's because it is. The Evoker weapon is huge for Evokers. It also scales with your mastery. So then the sims are probably assuming like the highest value for your mastery too. Because the weapon, you're just gonna do max damage at the very beginning. And probably your weapons are like blues, and you go into like a real weapon that's a purple, it's a big leap. It seems like, whoa, that seems like a very big damage increase. That's because it is. Very big one. Oh, there's a new horse in here. There's a new horse is here. The new one, I don't know about the new horse, but there's the horse that has OBJCD stuff. That's been here for a while now. Hello, what's up, man? What's up, Shadow? How you doing, my guy? Yo, you asking what are some of the changes? We got some new ones. I think, chat, maybe this will feel better. Dropping 1 point from Vanguard's Justice, so I can do 4 holy power finishers instead of 5 holy power. And then I'll put point into, I don't know, this. More auto attack damage. We'll drop the damage of our Justice cards by 20%. But that may feel a lot better. Okay, first one's a bit of a dud every single time because it's like a lot of resources. Or full holy power, much more manageable. Because like if I overdraw at 5, that's fine. I just bank 1, right? I just bank a resource. That may be the play. I was actually doing it at 4, maybe the play. I don't know if that will be the actual play, but it feels a lot better at 4. Let me tell you what. Look at this. This feels so much better at 4. It's very, very doable. I overdrew there, but it's okay. Can't win them all. Look at that. It's so much doable. And now I'm landing on like 3 all the time. Of course. Now I'm landing on 5 regularly. But look, this feels a lot better. And there's always the ability to like bank it up. And you get a little bit more value. Just a little bit more. But that feels a lot better. Okay, that was a little bit of an overdraw, but here's a big overdraw. What's your item level, bro? On this thing, 385. So this thing is definitely behind on gear compared to some of my ults. But this thing is like, what, 2 weeks old? This thing is a baby class. It's a baby. It doesn't get tier, none of that. I would need a tier vendor or something in the PTR. But the damage will probably be a little bit higher. But I'm trying to take in terms of account of like, listen, my class is what I got right now. The Paladin is a baby, fresh new class, man. So please don't judge it too harshly. It's a good little class. It's actually a fun little class. I've been having a lot of fun with Paladin. Like the changes I've gotten so far, I can literally see myself maining this thing. The cleave is so good. It just reminds me of like Outlook-esque cleave. And I kind of love it. Plus, the playstyle of Paladin has been fantastic. I think it's been like my favorite part. It's just the general playstyle of it. But yeah, like, just because Vengeance seems to do like a lot more consistent damage. It's not reaching the peaks, but I think I'm getting more of them than I was getting like with 5 holy power. Because with 5 holy power, it feels like there's a bit of a delay that I gotta do. I just gotta delay it. Because look, this is with 5 holy power. It's hitting for 127 crit, but maximum. But like average crit is 102, normal is 47. But then this is with 4 holy power. 36, 92. So there's a difference, but I do feel it's a lot more of a comfortable build where I'm able to generate more resources and I'm able to get 34 casts of those within how many seconds was it? So this is 2 minutes 40 seconds. This is 20 seconds more. So if I add 20 seconds more on top of this, I'd get a couple more hits with Justica's Vengeance. I would get more hits in general, and the rotation feels a lot less scuffed. But I don't know, like maybe there'll be a better way to play it. Maybe if I were to play like the not the Justicars, but if I were to play like Final Verdict instead of Justica's Vengeance, maybe that'll feel better because that's an opportunity for me to throw in a hammer, right? It would synergize with this hammer playstyle I got going on. Probably would be a little bit better that way. Maybe even Vanguard's Momentum will probably work out pretty well here too. Who knows? Yeah, overdrew there, but it's okay. Here, I just gotta wait. Because we got a proc, and we're gonna bank up that proc a little bit. I wanna see if I can bank up a proc. Possibly. Auto attack, please? Okay. Yeah, you really gotta track an auto attack with your weak core or something. That's gonna feel awkward. I feel like that awkwardness of like tracking auto attacks could feel really, really bad. Also, this guy's in execute range, which is super unfortunate. Because I feel like it's gonna kind of skew my results a bit. I'll try not hitting that Justice cards. Or not Justice cards. Hammer of Wrath. Let's get like a proc for it. Look, just kind of waiting until I get 5 holy power. Because I literally can't press anything else. Feels pretty weird. You know? I do think putting it at 4 holy powers probably feels a lot better, because then it's like there's a little bit of a leeway. You don't have to get a full 5 holy power, because sometimes they're just kind of waiting. Because you'll be at 5 holy power, right? Waiting. You're ready. You're good to go. You're about to get it. And you're just waiting for that auto attack, right? You're at 4 holy power. You just did 1 more. You got a Blade of Justice off of cooldown. You got a Wake of Ashes off of cooldown. And you just can't do anything. You just gotta wait. Oh, it is the worst. It is the worst. What's up, Liam? How you doing, my guy? I hope you're having a good one. Maybe you'll play into something like Righteous Cause, so you can have a little bit more control of like when you get. Actually, that would be such a bad move, because you just get less finishers, less resets on your Blade of Justice. I mean, maybe you'll give yourself a little bit more consistent damage, but I don't know if that'll be good enough. I think I have to play the auto attack thing. I think I have to, and then play around resources. More like sustainability is 80 to 95 KDP a single target. They didn't change you guys recently, did they? Or you mean like, is that on live or PTR? What's up, Atho? How about a PTR soon, by the way? Sounds good. It's still hurting. It was horrible. Like, imagine waking up 2 AM and the page says after 5 AM. I'm sorry, bud. Yeah, Atho's been having some eyeball problems, boys. Can we just show some support for Atho? He's been having some issues sleeping. Wake of Ashes looks tight. Yo, Wake of Ashes looks so good. Look at that animation. Yeah. Oh, it is good. Oh, it is good. Yeah, dude, how about to go for like a 5 holy power final? I mean, the hammers are really good though. Like Final Verdict Hammer Wrath combo seems ridiculous, but I don't think you'll want to go do this. You'll probably want to go buffing like everything else. Like, you'll want to go buff your hammers. You'll want to go buff everything else that is in it. At least that's what I think you'll end up doing. Maybe you'll even do something like this, just so hammers can generate you more resources. Like if you are playing this kind of build specifically, that's probably what you'll end up doing. Because those hammers do work, man. Hammers do work. Let me see if I can hit this guy instead. Those hammers are going to pop off. And I think with this build you'll want to go for as many hammers as possible, or Tempest Verdicts, just so you can get those judgments. Just so you can get those hammer wraths in. Because hammer wraths are going to be your bread and butter with this. Trying to get resets on those hammers. Hoping for another proc here. Didn't get a proc. That's unfortunate. Get a proc. Just swim in resources when you have 3 holy power to work with. I think you'll probably play the 4 holy power, but I like that they are letting you play with holy power some more though. I think that's really cool. Am I just not getting a blade? What is my hammer wrath proc? Hello? Hammer wrath proc? Wait, hammer wrath proc. What is going on? Templars? Templars? Where's my hammer wrath proc? What is it? What is the percent chance on this thing? Final verdict. 15% chance. How have I not gotten a... Is this bugged? Hammer wrath, where are you? Where art thou? What the hell is this? Hold on, chat. Hold on. This is bugged. Huh? Final verdict is supposed to have a passive to it, where every time you use it, Final Verdict has a 15% chance to reset the cooldown of Hammer Wrath and make it usable against any target regardless of their health. I am yet to get myself a proc. Is this bugged? This seems bugged. Am I just bad? Is that a skill difference? Is that skill issue? It does work. Okay, so it's not bugged. It's just really extreme low chance. Wow. Okay, alright. Well, there it is. Great, wonderful. Oh, it's raining today. How'd you like it? What about you guys do? You know what? I kind of like the fact that there's so many paladins out here. I kind of want to do a quick little this. Look how many paladins. I need to set my mog, man. That's gotta look embarrassing. I need to get myself a proper like paladin mog. To say that there's a excitement in the community about paladins would be a little bit of an understatement, I'd say. So let's get myself that full enchant like we did before. Yeah. Cloak. We don't need one. Beautiful. I love that Blood Knight set. It looks so good. Hold on, chat. You guys are gonna get a bit of a sneak peek into how we do our monk. Who's got Zuwen in there? Sneak peek into how I do some of my videos. We got a little bit of a nice little AFK screen here. We do a quick spin around. It's so nice looking. Look at so many people playing. Ah! Why? Why are you like this? RC? Why? Oh my god. Stuff like that happens too. But usually it's pretty good. Swear to god, I'll see my man Atham just walking in front of the camera. Next minute. Thanks to all the rogue videos. I want to see monks. Yo, I definitely want to get some monk stuff out there. And I actually got a clip of monks I want to put out. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, RC. I see what you're doing over here. Alright, chat. What's another build we can try? I want to try some of the newer talents here. So we got periodic damage 1, but we tried that already. And secondary effect. I do want to see what that secondary effect is going to be down the line. I'm excited to see what that's going to be in the end of the day. I wish it was like a holy fire radiant finisher. Like you could turn this into like a holy fire radiant finishers, because then the fire damage would be nice. What else can we do, chat? Because this is incomplete, but apparently those two are gonna have like extra bonuses about them. I don't really know what bonuses they're gonna have. This has gotten buffed though, where Divine Storm can now get locked out every 20 seconds. That could be really good. It's like a consecration build potentially could be really good there too. Vanguard Justice. So I gotta report this one. Does not work with Stikar's Vengeance. Dude, Paladins have such cool names, but they're so long. This is why Paladins just use abbreviation forever. Customers are no longer required to provide all reagents for public work orders. Oh! Oh, really? Hold on. Yo, what? Yo, Andros, I do a man. Yo, can we get ass like Andros in chat? Thank you so much, my guy, for the beautiful dono. Appreciate you, fam. Thank you for that help 400. Thank you so much, my guy. The help up of money. Love it. I don't know what elf stands for, actually. So apparently they changed the chat so that when you do public order, you don't have to provide all the materials. So like if you don't have mats and you want the crafter to maybe provide the mats for you, you can basically just set up this withered explorer staff, right? And let them get the awakened decay and cosmic ink, but you can basically put in a bigger commission for the crafter to go get the materials and stuff to craft it. That's kind of nice. Public orders just because you're capped at 2 for a day. I think it's better than not being capped, because at least like more people can actually get their crafts out of the way. That's why they capped initially, because otherwise you was one guy that would just sit there and like as soon as it's up, automatically completed. And you have 20 of them, so you're just sitting there automatically completing all of them. And you can just basically set up like an add-on to do it for you and snipe them. But now it's like 4, like that guy will get his 4 and he'll just F off for the week. And then everybody else that's trying to get the professors done could also get it done as well. I think having them 2 or 4 a day is better than the alternative. I know it's not ideal, but I think it's better that way. I totally see, like, I see it from both angles, but I feel like as like if you're a little guy and you're trying to get your craft and like everybody keeps sniping them, there's no chance for you to get it done. I whisper people tell them to send a personal order QW. Yeah, exactly. I think that's just how you have to do it. I think it's fine. I think it's fine that you have to do it like that. I know it's annoying, but like it builds up a little bit of more like a rapport. Yo, just send me a personal order. I'll make it for you. And you can even give them like a good cut on it or something. Like, or public. Since they're doing public, they're not really putting in a lot of money. It's like, yo, whatever tip you feel like. Even anything from 0 to like whatever you feel like putting in. Yeah, I think it's fine. But I guess like if it's all about like, oh, is it personal online or the non-online? Hey, Dal, what's up, Arthur? How you doing, my guy? Alright, I want to try... Arthur, we've been trying out some of these talents. Oh, this seems like doggy doo-doo. Education doesn't seem like all that good. But otherwise, it's okay. It doesn't seem great, but otherwise, it's okay. But otherwise, it's fantastic. I do want to try like a periodic build, though. Like a single target periodic build, chat. So we don't necessarily need either of these. But I do think Holy Power Generation is good. Big good. And I guess we'll do Art of War. Yeah, Art of War seems good. I don't necessarily need the heal, do I? Not really. Do I want to do Holy Strike? Single target? Yeah, we'll do Holy Strike, single target. So we could just do Judgment. Yeah, let's do Judgment. No, I do need this if I want to reach down here. Okay. That. Alright, so we're trying to make a periodic build. We don't really try to cleave. It's not necessary for us. Do I want to do Consecrated Blade? That's probably the better one, right? Blessed Hammer proc sounds unique as heck. Dude, Blessed Hammer does no damage though, that's the problem. It's nice. It's really, it's kind of cool. Because you can make, so Hammer Wrath, critical strikes cause a hammer, and you can guarantee with Vengeful Wrath, Hammer Wrath always crits, which does quite a bit of damage actually. In Execute, that's going to be valuable. So that's a guaranteed hammer, it's just it does no damage whatsoever. I think it may be good defensively for, like, for the auto attack thing. Finally get Conquest geared, I'm curious how much HP I'll have with fixed Sanctified Plates. Yo, yeah, for real, for real. Yeah, that's going to be nutty. That's going to be nutty. Also, they moved the Paladin stuff, like Retribution, Unbound Freedom, and Healing Hands into the class tree, but only for Retribution. Things like Punishment, only for Retribution. Retribution, instead of having like prolonged duration of your wings, you get Vengeful Wrath. So they're doing like red only stuff here. They also changed, I think, Turn Evil in a bit of a different spot. And Socks is over here. Turn Evil used to be here, but now it's Obduracy. Obduracy? Is that how you say it? I don't even know. But yeah, they adjusted stuff a little bit, but like having this in a class tree means you don't have to like spec for it in the spec tree. In the spec tree, you can customize how you damage. In the class tree, you customize how you heal and utility stuff, which I think is a better change. I guess we'll go Consecration. I feel like that's better. I just wish it was more fiery damage. I don't think it's worth doing fire damage though. I think if I'm gonna do a dot damage, I probably want to do a Holy Strike damage or Expurgation. That means I want to go deep into this tree, but I can only do that like here. We'll auto that. 1 point here. And I think we do want to go for a Divine... No, we don't want to go Divine Toll. Judgment, I guess? Here we go. That's gonna let us reach the most amount of dot damage. I wish you could pick up also this right here with radiant damage. I mean, I guess you can, right? It's all dot damage either way. Well, physical damage, I mean, it'll buff all the dot damage too. High Lord's Judgment. We can do High Lord's Judgment just because I don't have as many judgments either way. Are there still 0 PvP talents added? Some broken regular talents? Yeah, I don't think they still have Unbound Freedom here, which I'm pretty sure is going to be taken away. I think they're still... So right now, they even said on the blue post this week, they're still working on delivering Paladins more choices than ever before. They're not really done tuning stuff or anything. I think the PvP stuff is just going to be removed and changed maybe in the tuning section. But I think the fact that you're getting so much in the class tree, like even if you don't get a new PvP talent, I think you still have a lot to play with as is. Like, let's be fair, Paladin got a mad rework. Like, what other talents would you need specifically for PvP? Like, what talent why wouldn't they just put it in the class tree at that point, right? Because PvP stuff is like, how do we change a little bit for PvP? Like, what synergy didn't... I feel like so much, there's already quite a bit of... Like, the new stuff that's given here is going to provide even more synergy in the PvP side. Bound Freedom, again, they'll have to remove it most likely, because that's already here. But... Yeah. For set, I think maybe like Hallowed Ground, if they can make it work with Divine Hammer, that'll be interesting. 12 seconds of basically no movement slows would be interesting. No Force doing 100k DPS whenever I have combust, whichever 4 seconds. I need to try fire. That's become like meta over Arcane. Alright, chat, so we have like a periodic damage build with this one. So we're just gonna do as much periodic damage, like just a little bit of damage like over time kind of stuff. I want to see how well that could work in pure single target. I would love to make like fire damage. Also, Athel, apparently Searing Light is gonna have a bonus effect, and so will Physical Presence. They don't have anything yet, but they are gonna have and a secondary effect, but still not working yet. They're still working on something. I think that's interesting because that'll allow you to make some new builds. I hope that if they do the fire stuff here, they'll hopefully will make like this damage. All holy damage becomes fire damage or something. Because that could be interesting. But here, physical damage, like, I don't really know what you would do. Like, auto attack damage does more often. Also, Atha, biggest change. So you know how auto attacks generate holy power? Now they generate every other strike. Not every strike, every other strike. That's going to be the biggest change. Your resource generation is weird, but it's more consistent to Crusader strikes. What if I go improve Crusader Strike? Hold on, if I go improve Crusader Strike, does that give me consistent holy power generation? Hold on a second, I just want to test it. No, still every 2 attacks, so that does nothing basically for you. Okay. I was thinking maybe that would change it to every attack. That would have been interesting. Alright, boys. Let's try it. I do want to get Blades of Justice here when I can. AoE or blades. Do as many finishes as we can. Not getting consecration proc at all. That's a little bit sad actually. Oh, we got consecration. Not me, I think. It was the guy next to me. That was a consecration proc. Okay, so I wonder if like that could be good consistent damage. Jessica Avengers definitely do a majority of that damage, even though it's like a dot build. I may need to run the Blessed Hammer build though, to really make that work. I am getting consecration procs though, like quite a substantial amount of them. So at least there's that. I may need to run that one talent where the what is it? Divine Storms give you more damage and consecration. I may have to run that. Okay, let's try to see if I can maybe adjust, because I just need 1 talent point. What can I swap? Because I want to get Imperial Power. Can I like get rid of this maybe? No, I can't. I need to pick this up. Crap. Yeah, I don't think I can take it then. Yeah, because that procs very, very periodically. Do we just do this then? That'll be periodic damage. Maybe we'll play between that and the hammer. Windfury Red probably gonna be fun. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Maybe you'll have to play into Judgment to Holy Power generator to make that one auto attacking build we were doing earlier, chat. I had to do that. Oh yeah, periodic damage. Forgot about that. Yeah, I should have probably done that a lot better. Get the periodic damage again. I wonder the blessed hammers that fly out with that hammer righteous hammer wrath. If that's if that counts as periodic damage too. Because they kind of like spin over time. We also may need a lot more haste to really make this work. Is the periodic damage worth writing home about? I don't know. Periodic damage does not seem all that powerful. I mean, to go like full fire damage with Wake of Ashes and all that stuff. Like, maybe that's the play. I don't really know, man. I don't really know. Periodic damage build I really want to make work, but it's kind of difficult. And the thing is, like, let's say I were to take a point out here, just for the sake of taking it out for a moment, just so I could show you guys something. Consecration itself also, like, if you just want to go play Consecration, it'll do 10,000 holy damage over 12 seconds, but it has a 20-second downtime. So I don't really know if it's actually all that good anymore. What you can do is you can maybe pick something like this up, right? Maybe I'll take a point out of here, take a point here, and then maybe you could have some damage over time build, potentially. Perhaps it will be better from a PvP perspective, for sure. For sure, like when you can't always touch something. But like single target damage, like, I mean, I guess it basically doubles up the damage of a Bladed Justice to a degree, I guess. But I'm wondering from like a PvE perspective, like, because usually if it does well in PvE, it'll do well in PvP also. Like from a PvE perspective, would it ever work though? Like, that's my question. And I guess this doesn't have to have a long duration. Like, you use this once and that's it. That whole ability does this full damage then. I guess that's one way of looking at it. So if you do want to use Consecration, you'll use it, but then you'll kind of just like let it sit there. You won't think much about it. I'll throw Consecration down. That's it, it'll be there. It's just like even using Consecration just feels like kind of whatever, you know? The one talent that I think is interesting, but also really weird to play with, is Vanguard's Justice. Using this at one talent point, with abilities cost 4 holy power and do 20% more damage, fine. Once you reach into 5, especially if you're playing the auto attack build, can do auto attack with that one. Probably gonna go from not having waste effective stop stealth to having a dot regardless of strength or ability. For sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Does it not work? Sanctified plates may not be working properly. There we go. We'll just report a bug. Beating a 400 ammo fire mage at 390. Let's go. Alright, chat. Did we go live stuff now? Because this PTR stuff is really fun, but I did want to do some live stuff. Because there's, oh, do you see other changes, Shield? I want to see like a Diablo change. I want to see like a Diablo with chains. Oh, like so you can just run by and chain people and drag with you. I think that'd be insane if Paladins could do that. But I would be cool with that though. I think it'd be kind of neat. I like that mark, by the way. That's alright too. I like this one a lot. The blue, the DK blue. Oh, the DK blue. If only they had like the corrupted Ashbringer on top of it too. That would look so good. Has it always been that animation is just like an orb around the silver hand sigil? Huh. Looks kind of jank. Does not look correct. But who am I to say? Yeah, slight changes. Froststrike doing a bit more damage, but also Brad should be a little bit stronger. That seems interesting. Not saying they would use it in PvP, but like PvE maybe. Get full damage value a lot quicker. That seems good. I don't think it's gonna be like enough to like, oh, all of a sudden spec fix, best spec, big good, but like it's a nice little upgrade. I do love the Blizzard said out of the bat that we're putting in lore important weapons like Ashbringer to the trading post. Won't be putting lore important. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Just in BOJ build, the Bosch build, Bladed Justice build. Yeah, go for it. It's gonna be a little bit weird and different though, but I think you'll probably have quite a bit of value on it. Plus, you also have tier set, which I don't. What is it, Pally tier? All these guys have tier. Pally tier is Judgment, Bladed Justice, and Wake of Ashes just does more damage. Tempest Verdict, Divine Storm does more damage. I mean, I don't have that, but I feel like my damage would have been higher, but it wouldn't really affect my gameplay that much. I feel like so far we had success using the hammer build, chat, and going one talent of Justicar's Vengeance with Justicar's Vanguard's Justice and Justicar's Vengeance. I feel like that's been the most successful build so far. Which one was it here? I think it was like this one, maybe. It's one of the train dummy builds that we had. Not this one. I think it won above that. That's the one. We're going 4 holy power instead of 5. We got more value out of it. Expurgation together with Blade of Justice, catching up, Crusader Strike auto attacks, which is still really, really strong on its own. Like, the fact that they do it that much damage is actually kind of nuts. And then random Blessed Hammers on top of it. The Blessed Hammers are a bonus, but it's not, like, necessary. Are you on a U or an A? PTR, but I usually play on an A. I live in an A. But once you go dance staff, we do. Well, sort of, kind of. So it's like a random little, like, tree thing with a bit of fel, but, like, Gul'dan staff. I feel like it's just a stick with a bit of green on it. Like, is it supposed to be Gul'dan staff? Maybe. But we already have Gul'dan staff. Like, if you... What is it? I don't think I can see it. But... crap, I can't see it, can I? You know that one staff from, like, the Warcraft movie? That they have with Gul'dan staff with the skull and, like, the hanging parts and all that? We already have that. So, like... I don't know. Sounds like offensive what I'm saying. Don't expect to see Frostmourne. Well, hopefully one day. It's a Luna 3-color. So there's some Alune style weapons. I don't know about a Luna 3-color, but there's supposed to be Alune style weapons on Train Post at some point. Not really sure when. But yeah. Fix the Soul Reaper not working bug. Tested a bit a little insane. Soul Reaper into obliterates. Yeah, dude. Yeah. That's gonna be so good. Actually, the other day someone asked, like, would we ever do PTR 5.5.1.1 duels with, like, all of these palette changes? See which paladin ends up being the best. Should we do that sometime? Like, just 5.5.1.1 duels. You can play whatever class you want to. No cap on how many paladins we have in the groups, just so we can see how well can they do. Who got the strongest build? Alunith is an Archmage weapon from Legion. Oh, okay. Alunith through color. Is there a Luna 3-color on the Training Post, you mean? Okay, well that's a weapon, like, who the hell knows what that is? When you say Alunith, I'm thinking like Alune. That's what I'm thinking of. Not the weapon used by, not Medivh, but Agwin. I have a trouble with her name all the time. Athaman on, this guy plays on Gorgon Zormu? Where all the, oh my god, look at the eruptions of just holy over here. This is where all the bozos hang out. Gorgonzo, the bozo server. Okay, I get it. Jesus Christ. Can we get more hammers? I want to buy more hammers. Look at all these hammers. You literally mean it. How dumb. I want to take a screenshot. I think I'll probably post it on Twitter. Caption. I don't know. It seems like people are excited about. People may be excited about Paladin for 10-7. April stuff? Yeah. Huge. So imagine trying to test in this environment, man. Imagine trying to be like a tester in this environment. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna do this real quick. I'll make sure. Dude, imagine someone starts out like a YouTube video without like anything at all. That's what it sounds like. Hello guys, let's go. My name is Dal. Today we will be checking out the class of Paladin. I'm hoping it's super loud and you can barely hear me. Wow, it looks like everybody's excited to play the brand new class changes. What's happening? What the hell is happening? I think everybody's just excited about Paladins, bro. But imagine just like walking into this and this is all you see, just a cascade of just like eruption of holy. You're trying to start a vid And that's all you see is just blinding light itself. You might as well just like put a big lens flare where the dummies are. Just like a flashbang, and that's it. That's the screen. That's what we're all staring at right now. It's crazy. But Paladins look really good, man. Paladins are looking big good. I do want to take this character over to Mogambala, I think, for like some of the clips later. There's a lot of interesting stuff they've added in this. It's crazy in my realm, I bet. I bet. Dude, look at just Paladin. The whole entire Paladin community is literally out here. Just hanging out by the dummies. That's insane. And there's some shaman changes too, isn't there? Hold on, let me actually look. I think we skipped over shaman changes completely. Did we not? I think we did. Okay, back to the blue post. Evoker stuff, which is good. Shaman. Full abilities now show personal resource, Spirit Walker's Grace, Spirit Walker's Aegis, and Essential Guidance / Astral Shift. Elemental. The fallen abilities should now show personal. Okay, just personal resource. Primordial Wave. Increased healing done by Healing Wave by 1525. That's good. Improve Living Weapon. Increases the healing of Earth Living by 2040. That's also good. Always triggers a target below 35% health. That's massive. Okay, so that's actually a pretty big change. And then some PvP changes, like Chrono Loop no longer can keep somebody super low, like deadly low on health. It'll like basically put them like in a bad spot, but like not fully. Enveloping Mist heals for additional 20% PvP combat, so they nerfed that a little bit. That sucks. But the Paladin change is probably one of the biggest ones tonight. I do want to see how the balance to it, like dealing damage and knocking them back. I want to see if that's a knock upwards or knock backwards, because I'm pretty sure last time I tried it, it was a knock upwards, not back, like the ability suggests. Yeah, I'm gonna park this character here. Chat! I think we've done just about all the PTR testing, man. Should we do some like stuff? Should we check out some of the more big builds over on the live? Athman, you have fun exploring these, man. If you give me some builds, dude. If you give me some builds to try, or give me your thoughts about using like full Vanguard's Justice, like 2 points into this talent. Check my DPS. I can't see your DPS, but I can see some of these abilities. The Spirit does a lot of damage though. Jesus. Why is that hitting harder than your Blade of Justice? Haha. Is that AoE? Yeah, clip chain dummies. Yeah, we were doing some decent damage earlier too. But yeah, I'm no longer there anymore, I thought. I do wish I had a Paladin with like full gear that you have though. 100%? Yeah, let's go check out some builds, man. I do want to park this character here. And of course, we got dudes out here too. Let's get this one piece and comfort away from all those trained dummies. But here we are. Back at it again. Shame for a bit? Can you shame me for a bit? Check out Shaman on PTR. Shamans don't really have too many new stuff. What's up, Adrian? How you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one, my guy. So Shaman, all the new stuff that it's gotten is a bit more healing on Primordial and a little bit better healing with Living Weapon, which I guess maybe is them trying to buff some of the, I want to say underused talents, but Primordial healing is generally good. I think they're just basically trying to provide him more burst healing or more spread healing. That's what I think they're trying to do with it. Because I had a pretty big change last time. But yeah, Primordial, the actual like healing wave, they're buffing that a little bit, like the amount of healed by healing wave. It was improved healing wave. So it's not going to be like up to 25%. So like you have 60 and then 85 basically. So it gives you basically a little bit more spread AoE pressure. And then the healing of the improved Earth Living Weapon is what they adjusted here. Is now increases the healing of Earth Living by 40%, and it always procs on targets that are either 35% health or 18 if you get 1 point into it. So basically, if somebody's low on health, they're always going to get that extra bonus Earth Living effect, which gives them like a heal for 7,000 over 12 seconds, which is pretty good. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to give you like a little bit more healing, especially when allies drop super low. Gives you some emergency healing output, which isn't bad on its own. And they're just trying to buff the talent viability, because I don't think you ever run this down here. Most are running out of runes, running Parliament. Oh, really? So many killing machines actually weapon by 2 stacks instead of giving all up on 1 stack. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. But yeah, Shaman doesn't really have much else. Like, there's a lot of wrestle stuff which I covered in the previous update, but I think at this point better check out that video. But essentially about the healing by 8%, they moved around the talents a little bit. Baked in all the damage buffing talents as part of the spec. Water shield is now baseline for the spec too, so you get some free talent points. There's new ways to change your mana type totem to either be out for longer with a slightly longer range for like raids and stuff, but then also you get a little bit more value on your healing abilities too if you go Spirit Walkers. It's like legendary from SL, where your chain heal cast and mana cost is reduced by 50% for 10 seconds, so you can really get some heals out. Healing wave chain heal, so with a single target or AoE. You also can buff your healing tide totem to either have a shorter cooldown, going from like 2.3 minutes to 2.5, or you could have it so that the totem will heal lowest health ally for a bit more, and your healing to that target will be increased. So like emergency healing and trying to get them up, buffed. Also, tide totem heals more in a 5-man party. In a raid, it's back to like whatever it normally is, but now healing is increased when not in a raid by 100%, so it just heals more. 200k DPS. So this is Athaman's full breakdown. He's doing 200k DPS with this thing. Divine Storm, big. Expurgation Dot, I don't know how you reach that, but Blade of Justice, Judgment, Crusader Strike, Wake of Ashes, Truth's Wake. Yeah, that seems really good. I get Blessing Hammers on AoE with Hammer Wrath. Seems like a value increase actually, because it's just like free 2.5% worth of damage. It looks like you can play maybe Consecration random proc. Yeah. That's nice that we can have more passive healing focus and a little more DPS. Yeah, I think it's good that they're just trying to amp it up a little bit. They did nerf, I think, some of your damage of like Acid Rain. They nerfed it down to like by 20%, but like they gave you more baseline damage. Like your Lightning Bolt chain lightning buff is baseline. Your Lightning Bolt from the talent tree is also baseline. They adjusted the rows where the talents are here to be a bit more thematic. Like there's a whole like totem-ish section that kind of a little closer to each other. The utility stuff is a little close together. This is a little bit different, spread out in different spots. So Restoration kind of just directly go down here now, and it's a bit more streamlined to reach something like Nature's Swiftness, for example, or reaching Ancestral Guidance. So like talent points, if you're trying to like min-max stuff, it'll probably be a little bit better in that regard. But yeah, I do wonder what Resto is going to be like. I do want him to be good at some point though. Like Resto isn't bad, he's just like slightly over behind like Resto, Shaman, and Dragon. At this point, Evoker, but just everybody just called him Dragon, Healy Dragon. What are the toughest specs to play right now? Like the most challenging ones that have like a lot going on. I'm trying to play as many alts as I can, and I don't play all of them on like mythic and high-end level yet. I do want to reach that point though. But so far, and your mileage may vary, I found like a Shadow Priest is kind of like there's a lot going on. But it's not the hardest spec, but it's definitely one of the more difficult ones to play, I'd say, to a degree. I'd say like Arms Warrior is a little bit more like management with your resources. It's harder than Fury, but it's a lot more rewarding in my opinion. I would say it's normally Sub-Rogue, but Sub-Rogue is pretty easy nowadays. I'd say like Outlaw is probably a little bit more on the challenging side because of like the buff mechanic, like it's so sporadic and you constantly have to adjust your rotation. But not that much. I don't know. The most challenging spec to play. I'd say Arcane-Mage, learning like the whole like cooldown combos and stuff. I feel like there's a bit of a learning curve for it. I'd say like Demonology Warlock and the resource management for it a little bit. Is there any tanks that are difficult or like healers? I think Feral used to be, but not as much anymore. I heard Shadow stuff. I'd say Shadow is one of the more like there's a lot going on. There's very specific uses for certain abilities. I'd say like, man. Let me do it like this. Going by classes. Warrior. Oh, blue hair. I forgot that they added that. No eyebrows. What the hell? Oh yeah, they added pink hair too and everything. Wait, can I just do green? Huge. Hell yeah. So Warrior, I'd say maybe like Arms Warrior is one of the more tougher ones, I'd say. Hunter, I wouldn't say Hunter's a difficult. We got blue hair. Wait, wrong thing. Alright, that'll work fine. So Warrior, maybe like Arms. Hunter, I won't say any of them are all that difficult. It's a bit of like cooldown management, like maybe survival to some degree, but like Mostly because like the spec is just not super well built for like PvE content in a way, like AoE for example. But none of the hunter specs are really all that difficult on paper. Like they're all fairly simple, straightforward. Mages, I'd say like arcane because of the cooldown and stuff. Fire also, but that's only because like fire is like a handful of rules you gotta follow, but it can be very unforgiving if you can't follow those rules. For arcane, it's a lot of buffs that you gotta manage and cooldown reduction and resource management and stuff like that. And it's a lot of procs for you to look out for and procs to build for, and it's kind of very specific and you gotta play it. Like once you learn the dance, it's not too bad. But yeah. Rogue, I don't know, assassination is fairly straightforward. Outlaw is straightforward, there's a lot of buttons. Probably Outlaw would be one of the harder ones. Even Subtlety, like very straightforward too. Right now the playstyle you play sub, you don't even play like double dance build. You just play like cooldown up, press it. Don't think. Don't think, don't think, don't think. You're thinking. That's not what you're supposed to do with sub anymore. Used to be like a lot of like, you line out stuff together. Nowadays you don't really do that. So if you think is lit, it's actually crazy, useful, scary. Yo, love to see it. Shadow Priest, I'd say, maybe like Disc Priest. Disc Priest is one of the tougher healers in raids in particular. Or like I'd say Demonology. Paladin, I'd say like Holy Paladin is pretty difficult right now. You're either good Paladin or you're dead Paladin as a Holy. Prot, Red. Of course, every class is a bit of a learning curve, but I'd say Holy. Druid is balance difficult. I know Feral used to be, but not as much anymore. Feral's a lot easier now. They really made it a lot better feeling. Shaman, I'd probably say Elemental. It's not that much more difficult. It's just like it's a little bit more strict. Like Enhanced, like you could just kind of go. You don't really need to like slow down. You can just kind of set and go. Elemental, there's a little bit of like you're looking for procs, you're looking for very specific builds, you're looking for very specific setups. Playing lava build is pretty easy. I'd say Restoration to some degree then, because Restoration's been behind. Monk, I'd say Mistweaver, just because like they're kind of undertuned and then kind of a little bit underrepresented. Windwalker, Brewmaster is another one that's like a lot of buttons. It's a lot of buttons to manage. In terms of like playstyle, it's not too bad because Stagger's very passive mitigation, which is probably one of the best mitigation tools you got. But like sense of variability is always something you have to watch out for. Healing is something you have to manage. A lot of abilities to use. So like it's more like a piano class, but like would you describe that as a difficult to play or is it like just a lot to press? You know what I mean? Because there's a fine line. Demon Hunter, I would say, is not too difficult. I like Demon Hunter a lot. Vengeance pretty good. Havoc is good. There's, of course, again, a learning curve for all of them, but generally pretty fun. It's not brain dead, though, Demon Hunter. It's not brain dead. For Death Knights, I don't know. I don't think Unholy Frost or Blood are all that difficult at the moment. I wouldn't say so. Like, they're all good. Again, everyone has a bit of a learning curve, but like, Unholy's now... just press stuff on cooldown. You used to have to line things up and your rotation was very important because if you mess up rotation, you couldn't line stuff up properly. Nowadays it's just like it's all cooldown. It's really not bad. Frost is also pretty good too, but also Frost never really touted as like difficulty has been like its core, you know, play style. Blood, I mean Blood is always a little bit of like a yo-yo and health bar, but it can also be very forgiving once you get good at it. I'd say Blood will be one of the tougher ones, but not too tough. And then Evoker. I'd say Healer Evoker is kind of rough, at first at least. When you start playing Healer Evoker, it is one of the difficult specs. I've never actually seen the like big animation. They play the class stuff. They do Fire, they do Bloom, and they do like a bronze thing. Cool. But Devastation Evoker is pretty easy to get into. Healer Evoker is like, there's a bit of a learning curve, but not too bad. So in terms of like what are the most difficult specs, I'd say Shadow Priest, Preservation Evoker, Mistweaver, Arcane Mage maybe Arms Warrior. I don't really know. I guess it all depends, like everybody's different. I think it's easy to point out classes that are easier than difficult, because like Destro, really easy to get into. PM Hunter and most Hunter specs are pretty easy to get into. Destro is pretty easy, Holy Priest is pretty easy, Rogue Assassin is pretty easy, Frost is easy, Fury is fantastic, Prodigal is pretty good too, Repel is pretty good. For Druid, that's like Boomkin's pretty good to get into. Bear is pretty easy, but it's like surviving isn't easy. It's just you don't have tools to survive it, but the rotation itself is pretty easy to get into. Shaman, Enhance is awesome. Enhance easily. Windwalker, Havoc, Frost, Dev. It's easier to point. Huh? Delete the dragon. Dragon deleted. I don't know how I did that. It bugged out completely. Bugged out entirely. I don't know what I did. It was just gone. It was just gone. There's a little bit of like a little bit of a what would you call it? A little bit of like a lag whenever we switch to Evoker. Every other class is mostly fine, and then Evoker, I guess, just the customizations. Gotta load those. That was weird. Yeah, there's not too many. Yeah, in terms of like the most difficult class in the game, it all depends. It also depends if you look at it like raid perspective or PvE perspective. Like healer and raids decreased. Tank, probably say Brewmaster maybe. You know, DPS, mages maybe. But yeah, let's do some live stuff, chat. Let's do some live stuff. I want to check out some of the more meta builds, but meta is definitely going to be changing in 10.07. There's going to be Paladin meta. Kind of nutty. I'll let you boys decide what to play for the day. Also, I got a raid tonight. We gotta do Mythic Razagath, and we may actually kill Razagath tonight. We've seen P3 and Raza. We just gotta get back there. P3 is literally the easiest part of that encounter, and the boss is just melting. Hey, what's up, Hannah? How you doing, fam? Hope you're having a good one. Part 2 new challenge of Brain Dead. It's very minimal buttons to manage. Dester's really good. Yeah, Dester's fantastic. Alrighty, boys. What do we play, man? I'll let you guys decide what to play. So the meta has changed quite a bit. I do want to try some of the meta builds. I don't know how many of them I'll be able to get into, but I have a couple of classes I want you guys to peep at. So let me give you a couple of class ideas, which are, and we'll decide what we do then. So we got Feral Druid. Oh, Warrior went down actually. I was gonna say Warrior. I was gonna say Warrior, Feral Druid, and something else, but now I was gonna say Druid in general. Let's do Mage, Warrior, and Hunter. Mage, Warrior, Hunter. Give me that one, boys. Whichever one see in chat the first in chat. First one I see in chat is the one we'll play. First one I see in chat is what we'll play. Hit me with it. Apparently the meta has been shifting. Over at least in up plus. Things have been changing. Hunter. So apparently it's all about that beast mastery now. If you look at like sub-creation, for example, you would think marksman would be good. Of course, survival wouldn't really be up there. You think marksman would be good? Apparently a lot more people are playing BM, and apparently BM earlier this week was S tier next to Shadow Priest for one reason or another. I'm yet to play BM, and I want to give maybe BM a go. There's a lot of other classes that have shifted in the meta. My main rogue is getting overshadowed, and I'm surprised by the classes getting overshadowed. Outlaw is getting absolutely just stomped. It's kicked to the curb. It's doing high keys. It's just, in terms of popularity, gone. Gone. Alright, so BM is the play. Apparently, all of a sudden. I'm yet to play BM at all. Question is though, what build to play is BM? What does everybody play? It looks like Wailing Arrow for the utility. And apparently play the Bestial Wrath build with a little bit of the Kill Command thing. Interesting. I'm yet to actually play it, but this could be interesting. BMSM+. So you play into Death Chakram, you play into Camo, you play into proper stun. Trank? I don't really know if you need a Trank shot. I guess you are dispelling stuff anyway, aren't you? And I was gonna say, apparently you don't play multi-shot, but you do. And Wailing Arrow. Where the hell am I gonna put you? I guess I'll put it here. I need a weapon though. I need a proper bow. Alrighty. So I don't have Dire Beast. That's gonna feel weird. We do have Death Chakram. So now I guess the question is, how the hell do you even play this thing? Is there like a way I can look it up real quick? Just like see if I do well or not? Cause I don't know. I just don't know. But apparently everybody's been playing BM. I think you need the bow to make it work though. But maybe there's Beastmaster Hunters that don't play the bow. Let me see. A lot of them do play bow, but not all of them. Apparently Bow of the Dragon Hunters is a pretty good one as well. But majority of them are BM with the bow. Okay, there is an easy mode for it. Easy mode is what I need. Single track rotation, a rotation. Do exactly that, but also have multi-shot, apply, refresh, beast cleave. To track it. Cast, kill command and cooldown, kill shot and cooldown, cobra shot when you have nothing else to do, barb shot when a weak aura tells you what to do. Okay, you literally play with a weak aura apparently. Just have a weak aura tell you exactly how to play the game. That could work out. Also curious, I haven't played BM yet either. Apparently that's what the play is right now though, is BM. Let's see if we can get ourselves into a key. I do want to start getting more gumballs. Gumballs and Primal Chaos. I do have enough gumballs for Primal Infusion now, so I really should get some crafted. Probably my Lariat, I'll need to get that upgraded. And I think I can actually have a guild do that for me later down the line. I want to see if I can potentially get into a plus 16. Last time we were trying to do plus 16 chat, we were struggling. We were struggling on this guy. But I want to see if we can get a plus 16 on this guy. Potentially. That, because I do want to start getting the purple gumballs, the good gumballs, if at all possible. Temple, I did do a temple the other day, so maybe they'll take me. Because I got now a good score for temple, sorta. A good score for temple only. Complete if progressing. I mean, we could join this completionist group. I don't know how well that would work. Try this temple. I don't think they'll take me there. But who knows? Should we help these guys? Should we join this completionist group, boys? Because like maybe we'll just blow past it all. Life applying to bugs. Yeah. I mean, I could do my own key, right? And just get us as a group. But it's an Azure Vault, so yeah, fun key. Super fun. Very enjoyable. Wow. So good. Let's try this guy. Maybe they'll take me. Otherwise, where's the completionist? Do they already get a guy? They already got a guy. Alright. Alright. Missed our chances. Come with a smile. Yeah. Right into the Azure Vault. You're gonna be all smiles after that key. All smiles. I think I tried to sign up for that one, and that goes declined me. Okay, so after found a way to even break past like 252k DPS on 5 targets. 5 targets. They didn't say they're going to be tuning the class a lot later, but right now they keep it as it is. Try this temple. Let me try. Do I have a key? Do I have a score for halls even? I don't think I do. Not for fortified. See, maybe Algathar takes me. Otherwise, we'll just need to do like 15 or maybe like a key that I haven't done just for score. Because I feel like that way at least it'll be kind of value. What key would I do then? Like a Ruby or a Azure? I wouldn't want an Azure. Probably a No-Cud or Halls. So we got what? Ruby, No-Cud, Halls. That would be pretty decent. I don't think I get in on that one, but who knows? Maybe they'll be desperate for a lust. Need a DPS. Yo, get me in there. Luster, Buster, Hunter. And I should be able to do all the mechanics really, really easily. If they'll let me. If they'll let me in the group. Let's try to send up for this feature in Hall, just because that could be score. That's potentially score. That or just a 16. Maybe? Because I do have a score in court. Is it my item level? Hold on, maybe I could use some Valor to like upgrade my stuff just a hair. Because I'm so, what is this dragon? That seems like a wrong dragon to ride. Hold on a second, here we go. Now we got a real Drake. There we go. Go upgrade a handful of these items. What kind of upgrade? Chest piece. I feel like chest piece upgrade is not a bad idea. I do have the valor for it. Or I could upgrade like 2 items. Right, so I can. Boots, I technically could, but they're like not my best stats. I could upgrade the ring a couple of times though. I could do it twice on the ring. That is, I think, one of my lower item levels too. Plus, it has a lot of haste. Let's do that. Let's do the ring. Ah, close. Not quite. Or maybe like, yeah, no, not even. I was thinking maybe like in my survival set, because I do have a decent weapon in survival. That's what's probably holding me back. We're gonna do the 14, I guess, because they are pushing. Maybe we'll join that group just to get us some score chat. Get a blue gumball out of it. Maybe they won't even take me. Who knows? What was that I needed? No could and Ruby. Technically, I should do Azure, but like, yeah. Also, I sign up, man. Maybe I sign up early. Sign up early, sign up often. Maybe that'll help. Court, maybe same deal here. Because that court should hopefully see like I did do a core before at least 16. Do we just do this, Ruby? I don't even know, dude. We just do 14 Ruby. Potentially. F it. I'm just gonna send up. Pug World, man. The Pug World is unreal. Another Ruby. I mean, I'll just throw my hat in the ring. I can't guarantee a 392 shoulder, wrist, and belt is Taylor. Can already guarantee one? Really? Wait, that's pretty good. Wait, isn't 392, is that with the primal infusion already, or is that not with an infusion? Need lust? Yo, I'm your man. I'll just try setting up. Maybe we'll get in. Bonus valor? Yeah, they got it, somebody. My goodness. Signing up for groups is... I'm actually surprised I'm having difficulty, because normally, like, I know they're not the highest score, but like, normally that's enough to get in. This guy wanted me? Hi. Hey. Let's see if this group lasts. Oh, let's go get ourselves, I guess, I don't even know what we get. Flask? Probably an elemental one. Or is it corrupt and rage? I don't even know what you run as a hunter. Maybe you run the crit. Started tailoring and only 62 out of 100. That's pretty good without infusing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if like that's the skill of tailoring. I think it does affect the skill for like the crafts, but not by as much as I thought it would. Chat, what do you run? Do you run corrupt and rage as a BM, or do you run File of Chaos? What do you do, boys? Is it chaos? Just so we can get random stats. Yo, the price difference on these is just ridiculous. I guess I'll do Howling Rune maybe. This haste seems good. Or do I do a chirp? A chirping rune. It's the other one rune. It's the buzzing rune. I think I do that for crit. So I can get more crits and autos and get resets on the barb shots. Yo, already summons into halls. What a beauty. What a beauty. Chaos Glacial doesn't proc properly as a pet spec. No, I didn't mean Glacial. I meant like the rage one. The one that gives you like a bunch of crit. I meant that one, not the little glacial one. Alright, my guy. BM boys. Yo, it's been a bit since I played this spec. It's gonna be a trip. It's gonna be a trip, but I'm excited. Apparently, this has been taken over and is the prime spec to play right now. For just like about everybody that's Hunter. We got ourselves the Wailing Arrow, which I'm actually kind of excited to use, dude. This could be fun. Do you want to put me a Wailing Arrow here? I don't even know where to put it. Like, it's just, my bars are just so weird. Oh, they have like what feels like 3 abilities, dude. Oh my god, easy, just barb shot and beast cleave. Do you still do the barb shot where you put a bleed on everybody, like tap target? Where you just tapping the entire time? Just putting bleeds? You can make CPS with one hand while reading chat? Yo, really? Alright, this will be fun. It's got a buzzing wound on my weapon. Not a valid target. Okay, so I can't use it on that weapon specifically. Apparently you gotta do something else on the bow. I can't use that. It's gotta be a weapon with energy increasing crit, but apparently cannot be applied on range weapons. Son of a... Wait, what if you got a wand? Are you just like, screwed? No, you don't... So you don't tap to like go for like bleeds or anything? So you want to less this, by the way? Probably, yeah. Yeah, most people less it. Okay. Big AoE. And I think we go dragon, maybe? Okay, I also want to drop this down. I don't know if he wants to move it. Silence. Big AoE. Big dragon. Go commands. Oh, we got to rest a shaman as a healer. Okay. I can't interrupt him. I'm bad. Yo, we're doing how much damage? 200k? Yeah, okay, hold on. This thing is 396. Why am I doing this much? Huh? That was so automatic. What? That's why people play BM? I just did 200k and I did nothing. I just hit a multi-shot a couple of times and then just popped some bleeds and panicked. What? What is this class? Okay, and I got perma mobility too as BM. That is one advantage. Mobility is never a problem for you. Because you can do a whole rotation while running. Do they slow down the dragons here? It feels like they slow down dragons a little bit. Or at least the lightning. The tornadoes and dragons definitely are slow. They slow down those tornadoes. I don't know why they did that. Do I ever use Wailing Arrow against a boss? Is it worth? It did 100k. It crit for 100k. I don't understand. But okay. It's not that I don't understand. It's I don't want to understand. Where is it? Back here. Okay. Watch in the middle. Okay, it's gonna be front. You want to take it back? Okay. Take it back now, y'all. 1 hob this time. 2 hobs this time. His beam is a very good class, waiting for you to try it. It's really, really strong. Like, I mean, my single trigger damage is pretty ass cheeks, but I wonder if like that's a bow difference. Because the bow from the raid is pretty big. Apparently. But the fact that we did 200k in the first trash pack with lust and everything is insane to me. No, we do this. Well, we got right. Oh, okay. I guess we wait. We want to. Oh, we go. Hold on. Camo. Here we go. Camo and we go. I do want to interrupt this man when I can. Crap, I missed it. These stairs are so difficult to look at. Water here. I'm gonna silence it. Stun. Gonna keep AoE rolling. I'll try to put a bleed on people if I can. Can kick. We can binding shot though. That guy is dead. That's big on Forge. Is it this guy that we gotta kill? Maybe. If I can land inside him super hard, maybe we'll be okay. Shadow Ruin, big damage. Reach armor. They're just cutting it. Yeah, he is. Pets, do something, please. Kill him. Okay, I guess it worked out. I panicked there too. I panicked for sure. But as long as I can keep up with everybody, then I think I'll be okay mostly. Mostly. Oh god. Silence. Okay, at least we got that radiant ability silence for a second there. Running healing can't really stop that. I don't know if he wants to kite him or whatnot. Pop a defensive here. Ow. Big heal though. Can't really stun it. I do want to see if I can de-enrage him whenever I can. It's so difficult to track who has it, who doesn't have it. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm not really supposed to like put bleeds on everybody. Maybe it doesn't really matter that much. Just pick a target and cleave off of it. Because I'm trying to spread them, but I don't think it really makes that much of a difference. I don't think it actually does anything. The bow's broken too. Perma meaning less. Yeah, that's just how it feels like. Definitely feels really, really strong. Yeah. I think I'm gonna silence them because they're all enraged, and I don't really want them blasting. Are we just doing second trash back? Looks like we are picking some of them. Can I stun you? Yeah, I can. Try to kick him. I guess I didn't have it. Fighting shot? I don't know if he wants to walk him or not. Big guy? No, we're fine. For now, we're chilling. Enrage him. Oh, we made more friends. Okay. Big heal. More Hughes. He's enraged, so we gotta de-enrage him. Gonna train my dragon while we're at it. Alright. This is working out pretty well, actually. So far, so good. My de-enrages are definitely slow. I definitely feel like my de-enrage is so slow. Would you want to try region-wide crafting a thing? That'd be interesting. Like, the big crafting? Yeah, that'd be interesting. Not against that. The fact that you can silence that guy is kind of nice, honestly. Don't know if he wants to move him or not. But if he does want to... I guess we can move him with that, can he? Oh, the demon hunter's down, I guess. He's back. De-enrage. Throw debuff on you. Keep an AoE. Now, chat, you could obviously tell, like, as I'm playing my BM hunter right now, I don't really know what the hell I'm doing. And you'll be right to assume that. I don't really know what I'm doing as a BM. I'm just kind of pressing my abilities and kind of hoping for the best here. I'm not even lying to you. That's literally what I'm doing. If I land inside him, we can cheese him a lot. So he never leaps. We go back there. Now we gotta go the other way. So we can actually just make sure he never leap. Look, just kind of land inside it. She stops it. She doesn't leap. We don't have to worry about her moving at all. It's kind of nice. If a range could just do that, you don't have to deal with the mechanics whatsoever for that one. Also, I'm the only one that can de-enrage, so I should be using that more aggressively. Yeah. I definitely need to do a better job of that. Definitely did a way better job of that. Also, I kind of want to lust really badly. I have no idea what I'm doing, just press one of the buttons, 90% of BM hunters. Come on, man. I know there's definitely like a skill cap to this class, man. There's definitely like, there's no way just all like... Oh god, my health. Uh-oh. Killer dead. So we better kill this guy as soon as possible. Because we could live with that other guy. Unless we gotta be res. We gotta be res. Okay, I may need to turtle this. Unless we just kill. Nice. I give him a D. What do I call it? A D static? Debuff removal. I want it to be like a D removal. I don't really know. Low ceiling floor. I'm in BM for a few expects. I should done. It's really good though. Like my damage definitely could have done better there into target. Like that's probably me just not maintaining my cleave as well as it should be. Yeah, really there's a bit of like a learning curve to it in terms of like resource usage, but early impressions it does seem easier than I expected it to be. We can heal ourselves here. Trying to make sure. Okay, me and that guy just gotta troll each other. Do I ever use Wailing Arrow single target, by the way? I don't even know if it does a lot of damage. Do I? Pull it up. Ah, probably not. Probably not. It's probably a big AoE ability. I need to do a better job of maintaining my pet's auto attack buff. Like I think I ended up sending in Barb Shot a little too early. Kill shots. I do have some defenses coming up here in a bit. We just live long enough. Big defensive. So the fitness is big. Do I have Baird's Fortitude? I don't. I'm Luster. I guess I could go Baird's Fortitude here, couldn't I? I guess I could go Baird's Fortitude instead of Lust, because we do have a Lust class, but I just am thinking Leech is probably a lot better for my overall survivability. No, yeah, but you need a weak horror to track beast, give a Barb Shot that critical to give up DPS. Yeah. I usually don't use that many weak horrors for like tracker class stuff. I usually like to just use the buffs that I have. I mean, most of my stuff that displays, it's gonna be displaying like, where is it? Usually down here in the middle of my screen. Right, all the buffs that I have. That's essentially kind of like a passive weak aura, like down here. It basically tracks it for me. I know the weak auras themselves probably better in general, but that's usually what I'm using. It's just one of those. You can kind of see it in the middle of my screen. But you are correct though, in terms of like tracking buffs, it's a very much a buff management spec. Very big about buff management. But in a way, I do already have like weak aura trackers or village trackers. So long time bit habit for the sake of moving. And jiggle and run, necessarily jumping, hard to break the habit because we want to get a caster. True. Yeah. BM is just so much mobility. It's super nice. Mobility is incredibly nice. There's no other like range caster that has that much mobility in the game. But you wouldn't call it a caster because you don't really cast. I mean, instant casting, I guess. Ranged. But I feel you in that. Totally feel you in that. I usually enrage these guys too, don't I? Yeah, because it's just gotta spend a global. Or I just want to do damage with that global instead. Because the damage actually can be kind of good if I'm just good at tracking the debuffs. But it's only easier. Did we not lust? I guess we have lust for this guy then, yeah? Did we really not lust? I guess we did. I thought I lusted. I was pretty sure I lusted. Did I just lust while we had debuff on? Okay, I guess we'll walk into this next boss with Luz boys. Not really sure. I timed it right, I think it was. I think I timed it right there. Because he only leapt to me. He did bleed me, but he didn't leap to another person afterwards. Oh, the shaman needs to kind of close the gap a little bit. So much mobility. Yeah. It's so good. Yeah, trying to play any other class afterwards is difficult. Shaman needs to get a little closer because he's right out of the boss's reach. He never gets cleaved. But maybe he's like, you know what? If I don't get cleaved, at least I can heal you guys. It's like, no. Please get in melee. Please stack up. Wow. Yeah, so when you said this thing has a pretty low skill floor, I do feel you in that. It's so, like, entry level good, though. I like it. I do prefer survival, I think, over anything, though, still. But this is fun. How big do we want to go? Or do we want to skip all of it? Because we probably should do some wolves, shouldn't we? There's no way he wants to skip all these, yeah? Or pull him on the boss? Do we really want to buff the boss with him? I don't have a lust, so that guy's gonna have to lust us. Oh, they don't buff the boss. If I time it right? I didn't time it right. That's unfortunate. Maybe I could banish budding dish wolves. Send for blood. He's gonna pull more wolves, isn't he? Oh my god, that was sketch. That was a sketch. Shaman? Should I lust? I feel like I should lust. But I don't really know. Is it worth lusting now? If it, I'm gonna lust it. Whatever. We're never gonna lust Herja. Maybe we'll have lust for Odin or something. Who knows? Look at the mobility. Alright, yeah, my damage level could have been a little bit better there. The fact that we just didn't really get a proper lust is a little bit disappointing. Because I think I tried to lust the, what's it called? Herja, but it just didn't go off. Maybe we just still had a DR on us. It's a little awkward how we end up lusting what we lusted. But at this point, what can you do, yeah? Give the big AoE bear. Bear cleave. The guy shouldn't really have to take damage from these bears. He should be running circles. I mean, what I could do is give him a slow and budding shot. Maybe he'll, like, take that as a hint. To kite? Yeah. Yeah, he just kite. He doesn't actually need to take the damage from any of these bears. And, like, I can de-enrage him, but it's like, he shouldn't have to take damage from them at all. Not really. Alrighty. What else do we need percentage-wise? Do we need more? Or are we done? Oh, it looks like that guy's grabbing someone else. Hold on a second. One more bear? Did we just randomly pull that one, or is that might have been a random pull. Look at John Wayne Gracie was serial killing 80s. Really? Huh. That's weird. Let's see. The next question, Dal Amir. It's probably just BM, man. It's probably just Beastmaster Hunter, because it is kind of like relaxing, as much as like as active gameplay to it, or parts of the gameplay is like partially active, but not really. That's not a compliment. I mean, I don't really know what to respond. I have no idea. I guess jumbo frequents serial killers, I guess. I don't know, man. No, wouldn't say that's part of my regular entertainment, frequent serial killers, but hey, you do you. That's weird, but you do you, my guy. I don't know what to say about that. Have you tried this yet? Yo, Briar, not tonight, no. Are we pulling? I guess you're pulling these three in? Okay. I was gonna say, like, what the hell are we doing? But now we know. Can we do actual cleave? We got the full burst. Railing arrow? Does that do anything? Guy dead? I mean, it's a lot from Kite. Does he want to do it? Upstairs? Okay. That used to be something people did back in the day, though. It just cut him all the way upstairs. Although whenever they do the lightning thing, they can just somehow... They will randomly use their attacks on this bridge. That guy died. You can't see it. That shaman just died to his attack. You can't see it. That's the biggest disadvantage of that. Is you literally can't see their attacks at all. You want me to pull one? That's what we're doing? Because if I run in and start the RP, wait, my pet. Okay. We got him back. When I do enrage him, do I just like remove all the buffs? Or is there only one of them? 'Cause I don't know. I also feel like I'm running out of a lot of focus. Very, very rapidly. I get both. Okay, good. I didn't know if I get one or all. There we go. Let's get that guy res. Will be good to go. Alright, Shield of Righteous heals you. It looks underrated, but it's actually so on plus. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's gonna be massive. The fact that Chamber Shield of the Righteous is gonna be able to heal allies as a protection paladin, that's gonna be nutty. Oh yeah, Gene Rage, I gotta do that. I feel like my damage like falls off really, really hard. I can maybe get about 60k on single target, and then it just dips. I mean, I'm not playing this optimally. Like, I did have my barb shot fall off there, but I feel like, unless, maybe it's like the bow. Like, I really got a feeling like maybe it's the bow. Because I know the bow is big for them. But like, I do wonder if it's just me playing like just super unoptimally and make it like the most obvious mistakes, or if it's like bow difference. I certainly hope it is the bow. How much does this give me? So this build is running Tranquilizing Shot, gives you 10 extra focus. That's actually kind of nice. That's actually worth using then. I mean, it's worth using just in general. Because you should de-enrage the enemy, you should be a helpful team player and whatnot. But it's like being able to get resources out of it, it's kind of nice. We could maybe hit him with one of these. Ow. That was a misplay there for sure. I tried to go for a kill shot over a refresh on the auto. That was not the play. Yeah, it looked like my damage to target just kind of like falls off. But then again, like maybe the cleave just isn't as good on like 2 targets. Has this spec always ever been good on like 2 target cleave, Jonathan? Or is this thing like a multi-target good but like 2 target bad? But so far, 2 targets has not felt super satisfying. But the first pull with Lust and everything was so good. Let's see, maybe we'll have just overall good damage. Who knows, honestly. Maybe my overall will be fantastic by the end of the run. Just have to wait and see. Gotta make sure I get a good angle with this guy. Binding shot down. Barb shot, come on. Good barb shot. Wait, silence? Yeah, trying to get me with the Demon Hunter. I'm definitely falling off, man. I fell off. God, I love the mobility. Also, I'm just Captain Focus. What am I doing? I may need more stats like haste and crit in order to let my rotation feel a little bit better. But that, or I just need to be more careful with my resources and procs. Nice. Yeah, 40k, that just seems like it's a little, like, off. It could be down to just, like, stats, though. But it's a cheer side anyway. Kill command damage increased by 10%. It has a 10% chance to reset a cooldown barb shot. Oh! Barb shot damage increased by 5%, and barb shot increases the damage of the next kill command by 20. Oh! Okay, so I want to barb and then kill. Okay. I had no idea that was a combo. Okay. I guess it's really passive. But like that is something I could probably like game. That doesn't stack or anything, right? No, it just buffs it. But I definitely don't want to go like barb. I want to barb kill command if I can, barb kill command if I can. But like double barb probably not worth it. Unless it does stack, which I don't think it does. Which buff is it, actually? Looks always better, though. Oh god. Well, that was weird. Disengage kind of stopped me halfway through the grip. That was weird. Yeah, so Rob is definitely more of a homie spec. Definitely more of a homie spec. I'm dead. Go to back left. It even tells me where I go. That's awesome. Okay, Luster, Buster. Damage. Can't even see my procs anymore. They're literally off screen. Now this is fun. I'm actually enjoying this a lot. I can see why people play it though. I can see why it's good now. Because AoE damage in the open was fantastic. 57. Actually, we weren't that far behind everybody. We were pretty close to the warrior. But that first pull was prime, man. I don't know what I did there, but everything did right. I think I could score out of that too, so I'll take it. And hopefully that means we can just like maybe upgrade 1 or 2 more items, which will be fantastic. Horn? Yo? Oh, he left immediately. Oh, wait, no, he didn't. Maybe he's hard thing? One horn? Okay, he left. I was gonna ask him about the horn, but apparently not. I wish I took my moment when I had the chance. Group just split immediately. When you get a chance, look at the gun I got from time walking. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I haven't seen that thing in like a long while, actually. I think last time I seen that thing was when I was leveling a druid back during like... It was Cataclysm, but I was in a battle chest, so I only had up to TBC. And I think I was leveling and this guy in a dungeon had one of those bad boys. Or that dropped from like one of the bosses. I thought, wow, it's really cool. Because a lot of the TBC guns were wacky looking. Like in a good way though. Yeah, BM felt pretty good actually. I just need a better bow, better trinkets, and maybe like a better set of stats, and hopefully the Razor bow. But that felt kind of good, chat. I can see why people play it. I still want to know what the hell did I do in that first opener. That first trash pack was insane, dude. First trash pack was crazy. It's just like a stomps, a cleave. Maybe that's why it's so good, is because like on uncapped AoE, it's just insane. Maybe that's what it was. That or my beast clip was just perfect. One of those two. Hold on. Does this have a target cap? Multi-shot distracting by targets for the next 6 seconds beyond 8 targets. Okay, so maybe my beast cleave was not that great. But in the opener, it was like the best opener ever. And then my damage from there just kind of fluttered out. I'm trying to find it. Boss damage was kind of whatever. Trash damage was mediocre. But I don't think we ever did big pulls ever since. Like, we went one big pull and that was it. Maybe that's the problem. It's like the big pulls is what I really need. We had some like decent pull here, but like I felt like the whole time I was just spending. I don't know. I want to say maybe like it was not like, because my head at some point was like, okay, CC. Do I need to kick? Do I need to stun maybe? And it's like, oh god, no, my cleave is gone. Okay, do I need to CC anything? Bonding shot, trap, be useful. It wasn't like just do damage. I was using my brain too much. Music that says I got your rampage. Here we go. I think this is Funk. PHONK. NCS is what we usually listen to. Well, we're like nearly 9k intellect and buffed. Is that a lot? I guess I should compare it against my rogue. But you guys probably get like more primary stats from like staff stuff, do you? Or is that all relative to like DPS? That was awesome. The BM was great. Surprisingly, really good. I do like survival more just because I'm used to it, but BM is insanely effective. Insanely effective. Like if you just get yourself the right set of stats, I imagine it's like it's just glorious. But that big AoE pull, I mean, that would impress me. That easily impressed me. And I am easily impressed. Let's see if I can get like something upgraded with Valor maybe. I'm so close to getting a decent like item level. Because now we got score. We could upgrade something like a cloak. Can't do the bracers yet. Need 2400 for those. Could do either cloak or a ring, man. Maybe do the cloak. It's gonna be agility. Probably cloak, yeah. Probably cloak. Just one more item level away. I need to replace this trinket right here, the Blazing Essence. It gives me haste, it gives me crit, it gives me agi, but it also gives me just straight up depression. It's just so bad in comparison. So poor. We'll just get vibrant shards out of this. Beautiful. At least one good one. At least one good shard. Alrighty, boys. 806. I would love to play more classes, man. I would love to play more classes, chat. But I think right now is the time for us to go and see if I can get some dinner real quickly and then go slam Raza. Love EU pricing. What are the... Why is Frozen Spell Thread 25,000 gold on EU? But then it's like the Bring 2 version is just 20k, 20 gold. That's basically NA though, 25k for Ring 3 enchants. I'm pretty sure NA is the same, isn't it? We can have a direct comparison since it's all region wide. Legs, right? Where is it? Legs. Yo. Do none of you guys do like tailoring? Yo? Is nobody a tailor in EU? What is this? Or... Because you guys have only 148 of those. We have 484. Bro, you guys have no tailors. You guys have tailors that are making this temporal spell thread at 832 and that price is still 6k. But we have 484 and it's down. For you guys, you only have like 148. There's got to be somebody running like the EU economy, man. There's got to be like some oil prince running the EU economy. Just has like 12 like gold cap characters that just buys up all the spell thread and just puts only like 148 of them just to like limit the market, and he's still holding on to like thousands of those in his inventory just so he can drip feed it, just to make sure there's not enough in circulation, and probably like as soon as he sees someone slow, snipes it out of the market just so you can like make that long-term gain. Why do you guys have it that bad over there? Not like bad like in a bad way, but like, man, it's like you guys are down bad for that. The stamina, man. The stamina. Versus Vibrant, which is just stats. Yeah, it's not worth. That's crazy. No tailors, man. No tailors. Alrighty, boys. Tonight, we killed Razagath. The Rogue. Actually, Chad, I want to show you real quickly what the Rogue got right before I hopped off last night. I did do a quick, what's it called? I did do a quick community feast, and we got something super exciting. Let me show you what it is. Something where I was able to craft something. I got lucky. I got super lucky. So these boots that we got that what's it called? What's that embellishment called, chat? I don't even remember. But it's got the big, yeah, foot embellishment. We got it. How much does this even go for? Who knows the name? What is the name of these things, man? What are they called? Just so I can look up on the auction house, so I can see the prices. It's called like what do you guys call it? Alex something. It's chat. Help me. Help me. What is it called? Alk. Flavor Pocket, that's the one. Alchemical Flavor Pocket. They go for 62,000 gold on my server. Or region-wide, I guess. Are these region-wide or are they server-wide? These may be server-wide, actually. Or maybe they are region-wide. I don't even know how to do crafting. That may be region-wide. But yeah, there are not a lot of them in circulation. And basically what this does is it provides you the well food buff, and it persists through death. So you get yourself a food buff once, and you can keep it. In Mythic Plus, if you die constantly, the food buff stays. I got lucky on that. Just instead of selling it on the auction house, I decided I'm just gonna crap myself boots. Got myself 418 boots with crit burst some with the enchant. I am planning on maybe making myself a belt and bracer eventually with 418 as well. Yeah, it's about the same price on the EU as it is on NA. Except you guys have a lot more of them in circulation. You guys have double them. Dude, EU prices, somebody controls them. Can you see your talents? Sure. These are my Outlaw Rogue talents that I use for like Mythic Pluses. I do have a slightly different raid build, but I don't think I'll be playing that raid build tonight. I'll be playing sub tonight. Just so we can get consistent pulls on Raza. But a lot of Outlaw Rogues started playing into that count the odds, which is good. Count the odds is also very good. But I don't know. I need to give count the odds maybe a couple more goes. It's a lot easier, but it's very much like you're back to RNG. I almost feel like count the odds is good as like a 1 point, because like, what is it? 10 to 20% chance. I mean, it's all chances at the end of the day, you know? But yeah, I don't really know. Alrighty, boys. It's time for me to go. My people need me. I got a pretty big patch to talk about over tonight for 10:07. Lots of good class changes. Very excited about some of the Pally stuff. Good luck, Raz, my guy. I'll let you boys know in Discord if you get it. If you guys don't see any posts from me by 12 PM EST or by tomorrow, then you just know this. Tomorrow I'll be walking into 551 Duels. Maybe a little bit of a sad boy. But tonight, last night we've seen P3 on Raza. I think that motivated a lot of people to want to see that P3 more. That P3 is so easy, just getting there is the hardest part. But once you get there, practicing that part shouldn't be all that difficult. And Raza could die tonight. We're hoping that tonight will be the night. Thank you boys so much for coming by. You guys are awesome. Super fun hanging out with all of you on the PTR. And then tomorrow we'll be doing more 5-5-1-1 duels. I'll be going over the changes for Paladin and all the other class changes this evening. And then I think I got another project I'll be working on the day after. Hopefully we'll walk in, kill Raza fairly quickly, and be done, have an early night, and I can just start working on a vid, get it done really early, get some proper Z's, catch some Z's. Boys, you guys are awesome. I do want to do more of this, like checking out the best classes and the meta changes, because there's a like Outlaw Rogue is no longer meta. Arcane Mage is no longer meta. The meta has changed, and I still want to explore some of those builds, man. But yeah, I do want to explore them, but we'll do them maybe Sunday or something. We'll see. I'm hoping they'll announce even more class changes for like 10.05, but or maybe they'll just announce like the release date for 10.07. I would love that, because they got a splash screen, which means it's coming out soon. Once they have that ready, it's basically ready to go. It'd be hilarious if they look release this upcoming reset, dude. That'd be insane. I doubt it, but that's a pipe dream. Boys, you guys are awesome. You're wonderful. I'll see you tomorrow for 5-5 duels. Be there tomorrow for the 5-5 1-on-1 duels, boys. I'd love to see you boys all join in and join up in the arena. Thank you all. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Peace.